Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. Today, we'll be starting things off with, as usual, during reveal season, I'll be taking a look at the newest cards that were announced since my last stream, which I think it was just cards today. What day was the 21st? Oh, never mind. There was also reveals Friday. I forget which cards were revealed Friday, so I'll have to refresh my memory there. And then I did see the first card that was revealed today, but then I stopped myself and I decided to wait to see the rest to see with you guys. So I did see this one. I did see the legendary that was revealed, or maybe it was this one. Regardless, I saw the legendary that was revealed, and then I didn't see the rest of the cards that were revealed today. So I'll check those out. And then I'll be checking out Reno Death Knight, which, I've talked about it a couple streams now, that it's crazy to me that, Reno is so strong that people are playing Reno Death Knight, even though Death Knight has no Highlander payoff. It's just Reno is worth, handicapping yourself enough to run it, even though there's no other payoff. So it's just crazy. So yeah, I'll be checking that out today. And hey, Leo, how's it going? Who's Bill? How you doing today? How was your weekend? But yeah, I've mentioned it a couple times now, but I'm super excited for this expansion so far. And it's mainly due to the whole dual class deck building mechanism. I think that's so much potential, and it's something people have been asking for a long time. So yeah, really excited for that. Really pumped. Reno Death Knight seems interesting. Yeah, like I like Highlander decks in general, just because it lets you play with like more things, right? Instead of having, whatever, 12 to 15 cards in your deck, essentially, you have 30 different cards in your deck. So it's more like variability. So that's always fun with Highlander decks. Which Reno are you talking about? Death Knight. So yeah, I'll be playing Reno Death Knight today. Which is funny, it's a thing, because like I said, there's no Highlander payoff for Death Knight. But just Reno itself is so good. It's worth playing a Highlander deck just for Reno. It's so strong. But anyways, I guess before I get started, one thing I wanted to talk about, I've mentioned it a couple times now, but I'm very, very close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I've been trying to look at different things to celebrate, and that was one reason I did the Magic card opening last week, just because it was something different, I like Magic, I like opening packs, and I thought it'd be something different and fun for you guys, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was really fun, comparing Magic to Hearthstone for you guys and explaining different aspects of Magic to Hearthstone players who know nothing about Magic. So it was a lot of fun, and it's something I'll plan to do again in the future. But for now, during that stream, I mentioned how, a lot of people don't realize that before Hearthstone, there was a World of Warcraft physical card game, and it stopped. I think it came out. Let me fact check myself really quick. I'm thinking like 2006 for some reason. I'm right. Yeah, 2006. So the World of Warcraft trading card game came out in 2006, and it stopped right around the time Hearthstone came out. Yeah, so in August of 2013, they announced to be discontinued, and basically less than a year later, Hearthstone officially launched. So basically stopped one card game to start another. And a lot of people don't know this, but the early years of Hearthstone were heavily influenced by this game. The first few years of Hearthstone cards, there's a lot of parallels between the two. A bunch of the art in the early Hearthstone years is directly pulled from the World of Warcraft card game. Tons of the card names, the themes, all kinds of different ideas are pulled right from the World of Warcraft trading card game. And the first time I saw it, it was really cool, because it's essential in a way, you look through these World of Warcraft cards and it's almost like you're looking at Hearthstone cards. So, and I talked about that a bit during my Magic stream, because I forgot about it until very recently. And afterwards I thought, hey, it'd be really cool to get some of those cards to show you guys. So I did some reading and I did some research, and because they discontinued it, 10 years ago now, right? So sealed product for the World of Warcraft trading card game is harder and harder to come by, and it's a little pricey. But I did some research and I found a store, a few hours away that had some packs for not too expensive. So I ordered some, They should be coming this week sometime. So I think next Monday I will go ahead and open them on stream, and I think I'm really excited for it. I basically bought 6 packs, and then I also bought this bundle that I think has 6 more packs. So, and they're from a few different sets because I thought it'd be cool to have like a variety. So yeah, next Monday, assuming I have the packs, I'll open them on stream. Like I said, you'll recognize a bunch of the art from Hearthstone. You'll recognize a bunch of the names and themes and stuff. So it'll be cool. I think that'll be really neat. So that's something to look forward to next week, hopefully. That hand warlock video you have to upload, it was really entertaining. I'm assuming you mean the hand buff shaman? Unless I'm thinking of a different video, an older video. Leo question, could you play a game with my even Reno Hunter deck, the one with Deathstalker Rexar? It was the only deck you didn't get to try. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that deck is still in my collection. I very much played on, or I very much planned on playing it. But yeah, we could play it today. I just gotta free up some dust still. But yeah, basically the plan for next week. So next Monday, I have off work because it's Canada Day. I'll be starting a bit earlier, and I will be doing the WoW card opening with that. Next Wednesday, I'm not really sure yet, but then next Thursday is American Independence Day. I also have that day off because I work for an American company, so I'll be starting stream a little early that day as well. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but both next Monday and Thursday, I will be starting an hour or two early. So I'll get some longer streams next week. And Steve, yeah, the most recent one. Yeah. So that Shaman deck, that was a viewer submitted deck. I'm actually really behind on editing my streams. So I think that deck was from a stream like 3 weeks ago. Let me double check here. I think it was like June 3rd or 4th. Let me check. Yeah, it was June 3rd. So I'm a couple of weeks behind on editing clips from my streams. But yeah, that was from a viewer submitted deck stream earlier in the month. And yeah, it was really cool. I think I played another game with it. I didn't put it on YouTube, but yeah, I played 2 games with that deck and I won both of them. It's a cool deck for sure. But anyways, we'll check out the cards that have been released so far. So I'll just go down the list, I guess, and I'll go whatever I don't recognize. Also, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, thankfully, because it's been driving me insane. Leo, interesting to learn about American holidays. I'm from Europe. Yeah, it's funny. You know, I've said it many, many times, but it's always surprising to me how many viewers I have from all over the world. And obviously, as you said, right, the holidays all differ. So yeah, next Thursday, the 4th of July, is American Independence Day. So I have that day off because I work for an American company, as I mentioned. And then the Monday is July 1st. It's Canada Day. It's essentially Canada's equivalent of Independence Day. And I'm Canadian, so I have that day off as well. So yeah, it'll be weird next week. I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday next week. So, but yeah, like I said, those will be some longer streams there. But we have Tide Pool Pupil, 1 mana, 2/1 neutral minion. It's a Naga. Battlecry, if you've cast 3 spells while holding this, discover one of them. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's just like a simple, nice common card. You know, depending on the 3 spells you cast, like, there's some spells that could be really, really nice to get another one of, right? Potentially even getting you another, like, legendary spell, right? That's cool. I could see this being played in some decks that don't have a lot of spells, but the spells it does have are, like, very impactful. Like, imagine this. I don't know. Maybe I'm grasping at straws here, but imagine this in like a black rock and roll warrior or some kind of spell mage deck, and you know you can get another copy of like the 10 mana legendary spell. Yeah. Bear, sharpshooter, demon hunter. Yeah, the Naga makes it feel a little pushed, that's for sure. Pretty good with bigger specific spells. Yeah, that's what like the non-competitive, like I'm not really thinking like competitive, right? I'm just thinking like fun. And there's definitely some really good targets you could hit with this. Like I said, legendary spells to get a second, or yeah, some very impactful spells that you would like a third copy of. That's why 1 mana. Yeah, not too bad. I think this card will be played in some decks for sure. Like Bear said, I think this will be played in like some kind of Naga Demon Hunter deck for sure. Maybe some kind of Naga Mage deck. Yeah, the Naga tag makes this card feel very pushed for sure. But yeah, I think this will see some play. Snoozin' Zookeeper. 7 mana, 5/8 neutral minion. Battlecry, summon an 8/8 beast for your opponent. It attacks all of their minions. Huh. That's interesting. Also 2/1 for 1 mana is all right. Yeah, the card is just like good. Like it's just generally good, right? 1 mana 2/1 is fine. It's got the Naga tag. It discovers a spell. Just a generally good card for sure. But this one's interesting. It's funny, the first half of this battle cry, I was like, what am I reading right now? But yeah, so this is potentially like a 7 mana neutral board clear. And it's kind of funny because I feel like usually these kinds of cards, the stats on them usually suck. Because usually these cards like suck to evolve into, right? Because they have trash stats for the cost. But 5/8 isn't terrible. I feel like I could see this card as like a 7 mana 4/4 or something stupid like that, right? So the fact that it has a 5/8 stat line isn't that bad. How does lifesteal work when your own minions fight or enemy zone? So this is summoning, from my understanding, this is summoning an 8/8 on your opponent's board that's then fighting their minions. So yeah, if any of their minions had lifesteal, they would heal off it, right? But this isn't affecting your minions at all. And then yeah, they need at least 8 damage on the board to make the 8/8 die. Because this would suck. Say in a situation, right? Say they have like, you know, 1 5 attack minion on the board, or they have 2 3 attack minions on the board. The 8/8 would kill them, then they still have an 8 attack on the board, which it can just trade right into this. So that kind of sucks. But if the 8/8 dies and kills a few things and leaves you with a 5/8 body, doesn't seem too bad. This kind of seems like an arena card. Like I don't really see this card being played. I could be wrong, but it's not awful, I don't think. Hysteria on a minion. Yeah, that's a good way to put it for sure. But yeah, like I said, I feel like typically when you see cards like this, they have trash stats. Because it almost feels like evolve fodder. You know, it's just like a way to make evolve worse. But evolving into a 7 mana 5/8 isn't the worst. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either, right? But yeah, it kind of seems like an arena card. But I could be wrong. Because it's neutral removal, right? Potentially a neutral board clear. So there's some classes that have shitty removal that, who knows, maybe this will be played in. Especially Highlander decks, right? The fact that Highlander, you need 30 different cards, sometimes you have to scrape the bottom of the barrel a bit, right? So this could make its way into Highlander decks too, actually. Fun and Shutterwalk. Yeah. Huh. Although I feel like in Shutterwalk, more often than not, they're going to be left with like multiple 8/8s on the board, so I don't know. Sailboat Captain. 3 mana, 2/4, neutral pirate. Pirate, give a friendly pirate Wind Fury. Oh, I do not like this card. Like, pirate, maybe not in standard, but in wild, pirate rogue is so strong. And I feel like it's very close to being very strong in standard as well. And giving things Wind Fury. Like, Wind Fury has to be one of the more, like, broken evergreen keywords, right? Stats aren't the worst. Again, I feel like this card a few years ago would have been like a 3 mana 2/2. So Blizzard has definitely got more generous with stats on things like this, which is good. But yeah, not really a fan. I think Wind Fury, I feel like Wind Fury more often than not has broken minions and archetypes. Like Wind Fury is just such a troublesome keyword to balance sometimes. And pirates are already so strong. I don't know. Maybe I'm overvaluing it. But like I said, Rogue, like Pirate Rogue can have so much power on the board by turn 3 already. Would it maybe like, you know, if that 1-drop gets really, really big, play this on turn 3, give it Wind Fury. Could kill someone by turn 3 maybe. But again, I'm taking wild here, right? I don't know how strong it'd be in standard. What else do we got here? Lamplighter. I don't think I saw this one. 3 mana, 3/2, neutral elemental. Battlecry, deal 1 damage. Improved by each turn in a row you played an elemental. Well, that's cool. It's like a mini, what's it called? Scar? I think that's what it's called. Yeah. It's like a mini version of that. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I'm checking out the newest cards since my last stream right now. Which I saw the first one. I saw the legendary that was revealed this morning, but then I held off and I haven't seen anything since then, so it's all new to me. But yeah, it's cool. It's like a mini Scar. Does it also hit face? I missed that. Why did the sorting get changed? Okay. Oh, it's not an AoE. I missed that. Okay, I thought it was the same as Scar and that it was like an AoE. So it's only single target. But it can go face. Doesn't seem awful. Yeah, Elemental OTK. Yeah, like think like late game, right? You could play this and then like Celestial Projectionist and play another one. Plus, there's so many good like tempo elementals. You know, Mage and Shaman have some really good elementals that have the, you know, if you played an elemental last turn clause. I think it's so often overlooked. But yeah, Shaman and Mage have some really strong elementals that like played on curve. So yeah, maybe there'll be a deck, right? Like a tempo elemental deck where you just play really strong cards on curve, kind of keep control of the board, push face, and then finish them off with Lamplighter. I can see that being a thing. This reminds me a little bit of, what was that Hunter card called? The one that... Shock Splitter. I forget if it's in Standard still or not. But yeah, this reminds me a bit of like Shock Splitter. Where, you know, Shock Splitter Hunter just kept like whittling away at the opponent and then used Shock Splitter as a finisher. I get kind of vibes like that. So yeah, I can see this card being played. I can see this being played in Shaman or Mage, for sure. Like if Shock Splitter taught us anything, right, is not to underestimate effects like this. 10 mana, you would need to have played 10 elementals in a row. Have both of those in Celestial Projectionist. But even still, right? Say, like, depending if you have a nice hand, right, and play an elemental from turn 1, you could play this on like turn 6 or turn 7 for 6 or 7 face damage, which is good for 3 mana, right? And then what Celestial Projectionist is 8 mana, right? But like I said, yeah, the chip damage is important. But like I said, Mage and Shaman have some really strong elementals on curve that like just keep you in control of the board and can keep pushing face. You know, let me see here. Mage. You know, a pretty good one for Mage. Now, Mage has this guy. Can do chip face damage and can also remove threats. There's also, I think it's 5 mana, this guy. So yeah, just playing elementals on curve can keep doing chip damage and also kind of removing threats and keeping you in control of the board. Also with Shaman, they have some really strong ones. This guy on curve, so good. The cow guy, this guy on curve is so good. Like I said, Shaman or Mage playing these strong cards on curve is very, very good. And imagine just having a good curve with these elementals and then finishing them off on like turn 6, 7, 8, 9 with that elemental. I don't think that's that crazy of an idea. Also, Leo, there are a lot of Pandarans lately in the art. I think the monk class is coming soon, maybe next spring. Yeah, I don't know. When did Demon Hunter come out again? Because Death Knight was a year ago now, right? Let me see. Trying to just find like the release timelines here. I can't find it, but I don't know. What was Demon Hunter, like 3 years ago? Something like that? Synthesize for Mage is a must in that case. Amy, similar on playstyle to Insanity Warlock, I guess, as in good early game presence with a chance of OTKing. Yeah, that's true, actually. It's, you know, very strong bodies on the board, the very strong battle cries, and you deal chip damage with like a flaking finisher. That is true. Very similar to Insanity Warlock in that case. Death Knight came out in 2022. Oh, shit. All right, my mental timelines are all off. Oh, and Demon Hunter was 2020. Oh, well, I guess. Okay, well, I guess by that logic then, right? Yeah, maybe Monk would be next year or something. But I'll be honest, though. I've only dabbled in World of Warcraft, and when I did play World of Warcraft, it was before Monk was a thing. I think the last expansion I played in World of Warcraft was Cataclysm. So I don't know how Monk works. I don't know like the theme of Monk in WoW. I don't really know like its role. So I don't know if anyone here plays WoW or knows much about Monk, but like how would it work in Hearthstone as a class? Like what would be its thing, I guess? Because I have zero clue. So what are we at? Tidepool Pupil. I can see this card being played for sure. Snoozing Zookeeper. I could see this in some Reno decks. Sailboat Captain. I hate it. I don't like Wind Fury. I think Wind Fury can be very, very strong, and Wind Fury has been broken multiple times. Lamplighter, like I said, I could see Lamplighter. I could see Lamplighter making a Mage or Shaman Elemental deck more meta as like a late game finisher for sure. And then we got, okay, I haven't seen this one. Overplanner, 3 mana, 3/3 Battlecry. Discover 3 cards in your deck and to put. Oh. That's cool. You know, for anyone who plays Magic, I've talked before how, you know, scry effects and stuff in Magic I think are great. And that's one reason I like Dredge so much. Dredge is like the closest thing we've got to like scry or surveil in Hearthstone. And this is very similar too. That's really cool. Getting to basically plan out your next 3 draws. I can see this card being very, very good actually. Like, this ensures that, like, you're curving out. You know, it helps you dig for specific cards because you're discovering. I'm assuming. I wonder how it works. Do you, like, does a Discover pop up? You pick. That's the 3rd card. There's another Discover, and that's the 2nd card? Or is it just a Discover, and you pick 3, 2, 1? Because if it's 3 separate Discovers, that is huge. Like, that is, you know, giving you 3 chances, essentially, to dig for a specific card in your deck. Does anyone know? Did they reveal, like, a video for this reveal or anything? Let me look. Who had, like, reveals today? Yeah, I think this good. I think this card's good regardless. I think whichever way it works, I think this card is very good. Like I said, being able to smooth out your draws or try digging for specific cards. But if it's 3 separate Discovers, that's even better. essentially, you know, letting you see 9 cards in your deck to try and hit like a key combo piece or something. This seems good. Steve could also plan a bomb or plague to burn. That's true too. Imagine you're playing against plagues or bombs and you're at like 10 cards, and yeah, you can set up like 1 or 2 to just overdraw. That's true too. Or you can also avoid bombs and plagues as well, right? Like kind of giving you, you know, some safe draws, assuming they don't shuffle your deck. Leo, really good card for control / value and maybe combo decks. Yeah, I can see this being good in a lot of different decks, right? Because it helps you dig for combo pieces. It helps smooth out your draws, right? If you're just playing like a more tempo-based deck, it helps smooth out your draws. I'm very curious how it works, though. Like I said, I'm very curious if it's one discover, and you basically pick like 3, 2, 1, you know, which order you want them in, or is it 3 separate discovers? Because if it's 3 separate discovers, that's even better. Amy, that Wind Fury card is interesting. As Shaman, bouncing back one of the pirates from the new Demon Hunter legendary. Buff it with Wish Upon a Star and Shutter Block, and then suddenly you have Charge Wind Fury buffed minion. Oh, I might have to revisit my hand buff deck then. Yeah, I don't like this card. Most of these cards so far, I think, are like fine to good. This one scares me though. I don't know why Rampaging Beast is a... Oh, it bugged out. Westline Priest I can see. Yeah, for sure. Like any kind of combo deck or any kind of deck that wants to draw very specific cards, this card seems so good in. I'll have to look after the stream. I don't know if anyone here knows, like I said, if it's 1 discover and you pick the order, or if you get 3 discovers. I have to see. Dread Deserter, 6 mana, 6/6, pirate, neutral, has charge if this didn't start in your deck. What? This is so weird. This is like the definition of like pack filler, right? Like you literally don't want to open this card because you don't want to put it in your deck. Like you only want to discover this card, right? So why make it an epic? Like the only reason to make this an epic is just to screw people over, right? Because yeah, you get your epic in your pack and it's this. Does not feel good. Perfect card to evolve into. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, right? Any kind of discover, evolve, what else? Like, this seems a good card in certain situations, right? But like I said, this would feel so bad to open because you don't want this in your deck. You're never going to put this card in your deck. So it's just like a wasted epic. So stupid, Blizzard. Like, why? This is such like an FU to the players. I think it's dumb. As charged, we put it in ETC. Oh, that's true. Yeah, basically a second 6 mana Leroy. So yeah, I could go in ETC, I guess, but is it really worth it? Like having to draw and play ETC just to get a 6 mana charge? I feel like that's so slow in like an aggro pirate deck, right? But maybe in some kind of like OTK deck? Maybe like Amy mentioned, maybe some kind of like shaman deck? Yeah, I don't know. Very weird card. I've never seen like a card in Hearthstone where you literally don't want to open it in packs. Like it's better to discover than it is to put it in your deck. Really weird. Oh yeah, Steve, we just saw a give of pirate Wind Fury. See, didn't I tell you guys? Didn't I say this card was going to be problematic? And literally, was it 1, 2, 3 cards later, we're there. Yeah, I'm a little worried about pirates now. Because like I said, pirates are very strong in wild already. And I think they're so close to being good in standard, this might push them over the edge. But again, I'm not a fan of this design. If this was a common, I wouldn't give a shit. Or if it was a rare, I wouldn't give a shit. But the fact that this is an epic It's just like Blizzard giving you the middle finger. Like, opening this in a pack is going to feel so bad. Such a dumb decision. Concierge, 3 mana, 3/4 neutral. Your cards from another class cost 1 less. I feel like as a... Oh, I understand why they printed this. They printed this because of the tourist cards. I was going to say, why is this a neutral when I feel like you'd only really ever play this in like Rogue, right? It's because of the tourist cards. So basically, you know, I don't think it's good, but the idea is that you play this and your tourist cards from another class will be cheaper. I don't think it's good though. I feel like this just checks the box. Like, every set always has certain cards. You know, it has like these 2 and 3 mana cards that just kind of show off the set mechanic. I feel like this is one of them. It's just kind of like your standard set mechanic card. I can't see this being played though. Not for a 1 mana discount. Unless, or like you just said, Steve, unless there's some kind of combo you can set up. Because really, right, if you play this and then you play more than 3 cards during that turn, you're going mana positive, right? So maybe there's some kind of combo. Maybe there's some kind of combo with like 1 and 2 cost cards you can set up with this, because this doesn't specify not less than 0. Or not less than 1, rather, right? So theoretically, you can play this and then play some 1 cost cards for free. So maybe there is. Maybe there is some kind of combo with this. And my brain is just too smooth to see it. That is true. Amy, the Charged Pirate could be a problem if Rogue gets card discount spells besides Shadow Step. A 6/6 Valorok that you can copy with Sonya. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Rogue with like Shadow Step and stuff, right? Yeah, I'm a little worried about pirates. I'm a little worried about pirates now. Charge and Wind Fury are like the 2 most broken keywords, and pirates getting both of them. But like I said, outside of putting this in ETC, this is very RNG dependent, right? Basically hoping you discover it in some way. I don't know. And yeah, now that I think about it more, Concierge is cool. I don't see it being like a meta card by any means, but I can see maybe there being some kind of combo that uses this. 2 mana, 4/1, neutral, Bloodsail Recruiter, Battlecry Discover a Pirate. Everything's just flowing together, guys. It's actually so funny. I started off seeing this card, and I said, you know, oh god, Pirates, Wind Fury, I don't like it. Literally 3 cards later, we get a Pirate with Charge, but you have to discover this card, right? And then 2 more cards, discover a Pirate. It's all coming together, guys. The deck just builds itself. All right. Well, now you got a way to a little bit more reliably get Dread Deserter. I'd have to look how many Pirates actually is there in Standard right now. Like, what are your odds of getting that? 32 minus what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's less than 32. Let's just say neutrals. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. If you're rogue, it dilutes it a bit more. What are you at? 22. Okay. Unless you're like shadow stepping it or copying it multiple times, I don't think the odds of getting that guy are too high. Glass, if you create a copy of the 6/6 example Zola, even the original was in your deck, do you think it will have charge? I think so. Because yeah, even if you copy it, like that specific card didn't start in your deck, right? So yeah, I would imagine if you copied this with, you know, Celestial Projectionist, Zola, anything like that, I would assume it would get charged. All right, a lot of pirates today. Bayfin Bodybuilder, that's a cool art. 5 mana, 4/7. After a minion is summoned for your opponent during your turn, silence. Wait, what? After a minion is summoned for your opponent during your turn, silence and destroy it. So I'm assuming this means if this is out and you play Dirty Rat, the thing it pulls out will then be silenced and destroyed? If so, that's a really cool combo. Oh, saddle up counter. Oh, that's true too, right? If you trigger like death rattles on your turn that summon things, those will be destroyed right away. Hey, it's a Rattlegore counter. We got it, guys. We got a counter to Rattlegore. Man, so one thing I have to point out though with this set is they're being very generous with the stats. Like I said, I feel like historically a lot of these cards would have lower stats. Like I could see this as like a 1/1 or a 1/2. This having 5/8 is very surprising. What else? Yeah, the 4/7? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these cards have pretty decent effects and they also have pretty decent stats. Which, you know, historically, it's kind of been the opposite. There's been a lot of cards with good to meh abilities that have very shit stats. The new Charge Pirate could work with Goldbeard too. Oh man, you guys are killing me. I'm gonna have like pirate PTSD. This is a cool card though. Man, there's some really cool, ignoring the pirates, there's some very cool like effects on these cards. This card is like super unique and interesting. This one is super unique and interesting. Man, they were cooking this set so far. These cards might not be, like, I feel like these cards are very niche. Like, this is not going to go into every deck, right? But I could see this in some Highlander decks. And maybe depending on the meta, I could see something like this too. The obvious thing that comes to mind is this plus Dirty Rat. But, you know, if we're in a meta where there's a lot of death rattles that summon things, I could see this being possibly played too. Like I said, the stats aren't awful, right? 5 mana, 7 health, that's quite a bit. Cool effect though. The Murloc is a neat tech against some big impactful death rattle minions. Yeah. Like, I know I joked about Rattlegore, right? But, yeah. And this card will be in Standard for 2 years. Well, like a year and a half-ish, right? So, yeah, any kind of big death rattle that maybe, like, summons things when it dies, this could be a cool tech card. Every expansion will get stronger than the last, maybe, for sure. This card with Rogue could get really great in the late game matchups. Turn 7 Dirty Rat plus that. Shadow Step, Dirty Rat, Shadow Step. Yeah, that's a lot of disruption, eh? So if you think about it, right? This plus Dirty Rat, you are essentially paying 7 mana for a 4/7, a 2/6 taunt, and then removing a minion from your opponent's hand. It doesn't get the battle cry, it doesn't get any kind of death rattle, it's just gone. Which obviously it's like a lot of variability there, right? You could hit some 1 or 2 mana shitter, or you could hit some big minion. And yeah, like I said, I keep going back to it, but the stats aren't awful. Cool cards. Hey Sports, how's it going? Hope you had a good weekend. I'm just checking out the newest cards that have been revealed so far. And the overall, outside of some pirates that scare me, a really cool design. Like, did the designers at Blizzard like eat some shrooms one weekend and just like write down all the ideas that came to their mind? Like, some of these ideas are so weird, but so cool. This is so unique and interesting. This is really, really cool. This was the coolest one I've seen so far. I think this is stupid, but it's cool. It's like unique at the very least. This is super interesting. Yeah, man. Designers at Blizzard, man, they were cooking with this set so far. Shows you how good Mutanus really was. Oh yeah, I guess this plus Dirty Rat, it's 7 mana like Mutanus, right? So it kind of can be compared. So Mutanus is a 4/4. Say it eats an 8/8. It's a 12/12, right? So 7 mana, 12/12. Remove a minion from your opponent's hand. This plus Dirty Rat would be a 7 mana. 613 and do the same effect. Yeah. I didn't Mutanus mentioned Pog. Yes. Mutanus is an MVP card for sure. But I didn't think about it that way. This plus Dirty Rat is essentially the same as Mutanus. Potentially less stats, potentially more stats. I like this card. I think it's cool. It's very meta dependent, I think, though, obviously. Oh yeah, Warrior's Call to the Stand. Is that card in Standard still? That could be cool, so. Oop. Oh, it's not in Standard. That's a cool combo, though. Drop that guy, double Call to the Stand. Sports, Beef, and Bodybuilder plus Dirty Rat as Mutanus at home. Yep. They can't make bland or textless cards because those were already made. But man, like I said, they have some crazy ideas this set. All right, let's see if we can get through. I think we're almost done. Where are we at? I don't think I saw this card. Scrapbooking Student, 5 mana, 5/5. Summon a copy of a friendly location. This card is this very much depends on the locations that still have to be revealed, right? As it stands right now, I think this is kind of meh. Actually, worse than meh. I think this is bad. You know, the only location that comes to mind that you want to copy is like Prison, which is okay, I guess. But they do have some more locations that have to be revealed, so maybe there'll be some cool ones. Ooh, double Puppet Theater for Highlander Priest. That is a good point, actually. Puppet Theater is a very, very good card. You know, I've said from day one, from the moment Puppet Theater was revealed, I said that there was going to be a strong control priest deck at some point, and that card would be like key in it. And it is. It's a very, very strong card. So yeah, getting a second in Highlander Priest or a third if you have it in ETC, that is true for sure. Probably means we won't get any really expensive locations. That's true. They probably don't want you copying some like 8, 9, 10 mana location with this, right? As cool as like a 10 mana location would be. So yeah, this very much depends on the future locations that have to be revealed. But I can see this being played in Priest, as mentioned. XB931, Housekeeper, 2 mana, 2/3. After you use a location, gain 3 armor. Very random card. Are they assuming people are going to make like a location deck? Is there enough support for that? This kind of just seems like an arena card. Or kind of similar to this card. Just kind of like your generic set mechanic card. Yeah. Seems like an arena card. Seems like a bad card. Weird. Seaside Giant. 10 mana, 8/8. Costs 2 less for each time you use a location this game. Okay. So, further, yeah, it seems like they're assuming some class is going to have like a location deck. Seems bad, though. What are the payoffs? A vanilla 8/8, which... You have to think about it, right? The locations you can only use every other turn, right? So this giant isn't going to be getting discounted like super, super fast. Unless you're playing multiple locations, it's going to be discounted by 2 like every other turn. Like it's not like you're dropping this on turn 4 or anything, right? So I don't think it's that good. This doesn't seem really worth it for like a location deck. This, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so far the pirate cards seem very, very strong. These location cards, not so much. But we'll have to see, because to my knowledge, they still have, 5 locations to reveal, I think. So we'll have to see, I guess. The Armored Green works with the new Druid location pretty well. That is true. But at that point, what are you're paying 2 mana to gain 9 armor and discover 3 taunt minions? I don't know. Like you would have got those cards regardless, right? It's just speeding it up a bit. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I guess you could discount this, like this plus the Druid location could discount this fast, right? How many? I think the Druid location's 3 mana. I don't know. I don't think it's good. I think it's going to be very janky, but we'll see. Leo, Frontlines, and Paladin, although the Murloc has to survive for a turn. Yeah, I think that Murloc's a cool card. Okay, so this is the card I saw. This is the only card I saw that was revealed today, and it's really cool. Grifta, Trusted Vendor, 4 mana, 4/5, legendary neutral minion with Battlecry. Discover an amazing amulet to give both players, but the enemy's version is a phony version, so it's slightly worse. And this card seems amazing. I feel like this is going to go in every single deck. Because I don't know if you guys have seen this card or have seen the different amulets. There is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And some of them are very, very strong. So you can see down here, you can see like the one you get and the one your opponent gets. So for this one, and they're all 1 mana. So this one, it says take control of an enemy minion until the end of your turn. And then this one is the same effect, but it has 1 attack. So that's what the opponent gets. This one, 1 mana, get 3 random legendary cards. The opponent's version, they transform into commons, which is, I guess, isn't awful, right? 1 mana, get 3 random common cards. And the opponent's getting this for free. Like, you're playing the card and your opponent's getting this, right? So that's not bad for your opponent. This one, summon a random 4-cost minion and give it taunt. This one, summon a random 4-cost minion and give it taunt and it can't attack. Again, that's not bad. Amulet of Warding, 1 mana, 6 damage. Huge. And then the opponent's version can only go to minions, so can't go face. Then you got Amulet of Energy, restore 12 health to your hero. That, if you're playing like an aggro deck or something and you're playing control, that could be amazing. And then the opponent's version essentially heals them for 6. It restores 12, then they take 6 damage. Which, depending on their, I guess, their current health total, yeah, it could be different situations. 1 mana, draw 3 cards. This one seems like the most harsh. This one seems the most harsh for the opponent. The fake version is a 1 mana, draw 3 cards, and you discard 2 of them. Which, that's a little rough. But most of the ones your opponent gets aren't too bad. Like Amulet of Passions, not awful. This one, 3 cards. This one, it's a free 4 mana taunt. This one's free, like 1 mana removal. This one's some healing. This one kind of sucks. And then the last one is reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1, or the opponent's one is reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1 except for spells. So this potentially is really good too, depending on the deck you're playing. I think this is a good card. I think this is going to go in like every Highlander deck, every slower deck. A lot of these options are very, very strong. Oh, I just thought of Sonya too. Sonya doubles these up. See, I've said it multiple times, guys, but I feel like Sonya is just going to get better and better. Sonya isn't standard for the next year and a half or so, and it's just going to get better and better. It's such a strong card. Yeah, shadow stepping this and doubling them with Sonya. That's cool. Amy, I see the Ticketus in this. You think this is going to be frustrating to play against, like Ticketus? I think most of these options that you give your opponent aren't that bad. Ashen is fine. Tracking's fine. Critters is fine. Warding's fine. Energy's fine. Mobility sucks. This is the worst one by far. But the rest aren't that bad. Glass card doesn't excite me too much, assuming it will either be auto-include or bad. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, mostly for the mill effect. Yeah, if your opponent is at 9 and you play this and then you burn a card, that is always fun for sure. Yeah, I think it's a cool card. Like I said, I've said it multiple times this stream. The Blizzard designers were like, I don't know what they were doing, but they thought a lot of crazy shit for this set so far. A lot of cool stuff. I haven't seen this one. This one was from Friday, I think. 6 mana, 6/7, package dealer. After you draw a card, 50% chance to draw another. It's an arena card. Not much else to say. This is cool. I think this is going to result in some really cool deck building. This is Octomasseuse, 4 mana, 1/8, deals octuple damage to minions. I think there's going to be so many combos that come out of this. Really cool card. So this is essentially a 4 mana 8/8 as far as minions are concerned, right? It's a mech and beast too. You can magnetize to it. Beast synergies. I think there's going to be some really unique and cool combos with this card. What do you guys think? Am I just like hopeful? I think it's a really cool card. Mixologist. Oh, see this too. Man, this set. Mixologist, 3 mana, 2/2, craft a custom 1-cost potion. It's basically the Kazakus options. I think you pick 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you basically craft like a 1 mana Kazakus potion with 2 options, I believe. Tomka, too slow for wild combos, would want it for standard. Yeah, so like I said, someone smarter than me is going to come up with some kind of combo here, but I think really cool. Like some of the text on these cards, man. Someone was like high off their ass or drunk or like, I don't know, on a spiritual journey when they came up with these cards. Because these are some of the most like unique cards I feel like I've ever seen. And they're all so different. Looks unique, or sorry, looks decent by itself. I don't know about combos. Yeah, like I said, as far as minions are concerned, it's essentially a 4 mana 8/8, right? If you could give it taunt or something, yeah. Mixologist, super cool. Carry on Grub, I saw this already. Bubbling Bellhop, saw this. I think I saw all the rest. It must be an order of release. Yep. So that's all of them so far. You put prosthetic hand and maybe taunt or something. Invivable? Is that what I said? I don't think there's any more class cards that got revealed, right? Yeah, wow. So, like I said, I am super, super hyped. Oh, Invincible is misspelled? What said Invincible? I don't know what I'm looking for, what I missed. Anyways, yeah, this set, I was super, super hyped for this set simply because of the tourist mechanic. I think it's super unique and something people have been wanting for a long time. But man, they've been going off the rails with the cards here. Very unique cards. Yeah, some of them seem very like situational, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it opens up more like deck building opportunities, right? So yeah, super, super cool card. Or cool set so far. And the art is great. Yeah, I have to say, I wasn't really big on the theme when they first announced it. You know, getting 2 like goofy sets back to back. But yeah, it's been growing on me a little bit. I think this might be the coolest card they've revealed so far, at least for the neutrals. And like I said, I'm very curious how this works. I don't know if there's been any video to showcase it yet or not, but I'm very curious if you get 1 Discover and you get to pick, you know, like the order those 3 cards go in, or do you get a Discover, pick the 3rd card, Discover, pick the 2nd card, Discover, pick the 1st card? Because if it's the latter, that is even better. They said the first Discover goes on top. So then what? Do you get the other 2 cards and you pick the 2nd card? Is that how it works? It's still good. It's just, yeah, if it was multiple Discovers, it just gives you more chances to like dig for specific cards. Leo, there could be an OTK in Wild if you buff it and give it Rush. There's a minion which deals this damage to the enemy's face. Yeah, so like I said, I think there's going to be some creative combos with that card for sure. I like the new heroes from the Tavern Pass too, although some of them look weird, but the thematic fits them. Oh yeah, let me see if I can find that. I have to say, I was not a fan of the art style for them. Can I find this? It just, I don't know, it looked very off. It looked very cartoony. I wasn't really digging it. When was this posted? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So it looks like these are the Tavern Pass skins. I don't know. I get like AI art vibes from these. Like they're just super cartoony. I don't know. I'm not digging them personally. But like I kind of like some of them look cool in the sense that like the theme is kind of cool. Like Denathrius chilling here. Fireheart surfing or whatever, but I don't know, just like the look of them. So cartoony. It's like something out of Pixar. Some of them look weird, like Psy. Yeah, you gotta say Psy. I don't know. So goofy. Finley, this literally looks like some AI art. Or it's like a still from a Pixar movie. It's weird. Yeah, I get weird. Finley looks uncanny. Yeah, there's some weird, I don't know. Some of them, like the Zoth looks fine. Deathwing looks fine. Denathrius looks fine. Adonis is a little weird. Finley is very weird. Psy. There's Dormu. Kit. Alvaria looks fine. I don't know. These are very hit or miss. Reno Death Knight is absolutely a thing, right? So yeah, we are going to find out. But yes, it will be a rainbow deck. Yep. They look like NPCs, but not someone you would want to roleplay as. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to take a quick 1-minute break just to run to the washroom, and then we'll switch over to the game where I will be playing Reno Death Knight. So I'll be honest, I just grabbed this deck from online, and I'll play some games with it and tweak it as I go like normal. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute, and then we'll get things started here. All right. Bosco, it's so funny you're streaming this. I thought about it literally yesterday. Yeah, I talked about it a bit last week because I ran into Reno Death Knight multiple times. But it's so funny to me that, like I said, Reno is so strong that people are literally running Reno Death Knight, even though it has no Highlander payoff. So you're literally, handicapping yourself by playing a Highlander deck just for Reno, no other payoff, because it's that good. But like I said, I grabbed this deck from a website. I haven't really gone through it. It's just a rainbow deck. All your typical, Reno good stuff. Discovers. What do we got here of like note? Got Fizzle. What's an ETC? I don't even know. Threads, Foam Render. Sunspot Dragon's kind of random. Got Helia, Mod Paw. Headless Horseman, which is fun. Primus. Ziliax is the keyword soup. Got C&E. Yeah, so it's just like Death Knight good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's like one of my favorite times of year right now is during reveal season. I love when new cards are being revealed. And also, I talked about this a bit before, but when Whizbang's Workshop revealed, swap the 4-cost weapon for the 5-cost. Let me see here. Quartz Crusher. What's the 5-cost? Foam Render? What about, what if I take this out of ETC and then I put Quartz Crusher in ETC? Because Quartz Crusher could be good, right? If I run into like a Warrior or maybe some other things. Who knows? We'll do that. I'll do it for you, Fosco. But yeah, so basically with Whizbang's Workshop, I actually took the whole week off of work. The day the expansion released. Oh, it's an ETC. Whatever. We'll go with this version. But yeah, the day Whizbang's Workshop released, I took the whole week off work. The first day I did like a 6 or 8 hour stream. And then every other day that week I also streamed. So that's the plan again. I took the week off work. Was it July 23rd, I think, is when it releases. But I took the week off work. So the release day, I'll do a super long stream. And then every other day that week, I'll also stream for probably like 4 to 6 hours. So yeah, it'd be a fun week. It was really fun when I did it with Whizbang's Workshop. And I got more viewers now, more people to chat with. So it'll be even better. Hunter, keep Threads of Despair. Let's try that. I'm going to make this deck after the stream. Yeah, here, let me post the deck code for you guys if anyone wants to follow along with me. Yeah, there's the deck code if anyone wants to play along with me. Reska's nice. Rainbow Seamstress is nice. Oh, we got a pretty good hand here. I have no time for games. But what do you guys think about the reveals so far? You excited for the new expansion? Oh, good top deck too. Just Gold Panner to play next turn? What's the app you use to see your deck and enemy cards? So it's just the Hearthstone Replay deck tracker. So if you go to, I think it's hsreplay.net. Yeah, so if you go to hsreplay.net, it's just their deck tracker. Yeah, I've used it, I don't know how many years now. I keep wanting to try out Firestone. People have talked about that multiple times, and I keep wanting to try it, but I haven't got around to it. I'm very comfortable with this one. It's fine. I get to draw at least. Amy, new cards seem very fun, to be honest. I'm excited to see what else Blizzard will come up with. Yeah, I have to say, when this set was first announced, I was very underwhelmed. The theme didn't really interest me, and I don't know. I wasn't digging it. Also, this is actually Freezing Trap. Oh. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, the expansion didn't really interest me when it was first revealed, but man, the cards have been cool so far. Is this like Reno Hunter? Is everyone just playing Reno now? Let's play... Actually, if this is Freezing Trap, I don't care. If anything but bait and switch is fine. That's fine. Aw, it's actually so annoying that that triggers before they get destroyed. But yeah, I think this expansion is super cool so far. A lot of interesting ideas, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, it's not Reno. All right, just very aggressive. Also, holy shit, I'm at 10 life. I can clear with this, but then he's got 7 damage on board. Actually, then I can coin Ziliax the turn after. All right. If I'm not, he's got banana and something in hand. 5, 6, 7. He's 3 damage. All right. If I'm not dead here, I can coin Ziliax. But goddamn, I'm at 10 damage or 10 health already. Aw, you bitch. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. Man, that was aggressive. Well, not off to the best start here. All right, let's keep going. But so now that I'm a bit into the stream, I guess I'll talk about this again because I talked about it at the beginning when not that many people were here. But last week I did a stream where I opened magic cards on stream, and it was a lot of fun. You know, it was just something very different, and it was really fun explaining magic cards to people who don't know anything about magic, you know? Warrior, okay. It was really fun, like I said, explaining magic cards to Hearthstone players and kind of comparing, you know, magic mechanics to Hearthstone and trying to like put it into context. I feel like I can keep this against Warrior. Can be more greedy, right? But during that stream, I talked about the fact that prior to Hearthstone, there was a physical World of Warcraft card game, and it stopped right around the time Hearthstone came out, and the first few years of Hearthstone were heavily influenced by this game. You know, a lot of the cards in the first few years of Hearthstone, their art was directly pulled from the World of Warcraft card game. The names, the themes, like I said, it was very influential on Hearthstone. So I thought it would be really cool. Sure, Shot Ziliax. I thought it'd be really cool. Oh, I forgot that was Rush 2. But I thought it'd be really cool to get some of those cards and show them on stream. So after the stream, I looked into it, and they're a little bit pricey, you know, because they stopped making that card game 10 years ago at this point. But I managed to find a store that is not too far from me that had some packs for a decent price. I'll take Mod Paw. So I ordered them, and they should be coming in this week. And next Monday, hopefully, I'll open those on stream. So I have 12 packs coming in from various sets in the World of Warcraft card game. I'll open them on stream, and we'll check them out. I think it'll be really cool. Because like I said, a lot of the art and the names and stuff will be right from Hearthstone. So we get to kind of, you know, compare them in that regard. But yeah, really excited about that. The origins of our favorite 6/7 brute. Oh, is Boulder Fist Ogre in that game? I'll be honest, I haven't really looked through the cards. I've seen, you know, posts on Reddit or like a handful of cards here and there that share attributes with Hearthstone cards, but I haven't seen all of them, obviously. So yeah, maybe we'll run into Ogre. That's cool. Okay. Quartz Crusher might be nice in this matchup. Even if Monpaw dies, the 5 corpses for Foam Render isn't bad. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Grug the yeah. So here's an example, I guess, right? So here's a card from the World of Warcraft card game, Grug the Bone Crusher. It's literally Boulder Fist Ogre card art. Like I said, tons of the card art from the first few years of Hearthstone came directly from that card game. Which is kind of funny because I feel like the early game of Hearthstone had the best art. You know, most of the art in Hearthstone that I probably think is the best came from that card game. We start chipping away with this. We have 3 swings, actually 4 swings. Yeah, sure. 5 damage a turn. Oh, it was 6 mana, 7/7. I missed that. Oh yes, it got nerfed for Hearthstone. See, like I think that'll be really fun. I think it'll be really cool seeing, you know, these basically physical representation of Hearthstone cards and kind of comparing them to the Hearthstone versions. I think it'll be a really fun stream. I Dirty Rat here. If he has Brand, he's gonna coin it out next turn. Ah. One of the not so great things to hit. I think I take Quartz Crusher. Because if he drops Odin, I could stall him out for a few turns. I think the value is huge with Render. Yeah, so it's like double-sided, right? One, it's essentially 5 damage a turn, which is great. Yeah, I knew it. It's essentially 5 damage a turn, plus every swing is buffing up CNE. So it's like, you know, double good, right? I think I just keep going face. I think my goal here is to get him low and finish him off with CNE. Play this to get some corpses on the board? Or do I play this guy? Let's play this guy. Is there any excavates in this deck? No. Just take Sylvanas. I could actually 0 mana Sylvanas is cool because I could Sylvanas and then corpse Fistful of Corpses it to like steal something. Yeah, let's just be aggressive. Having Reno on hand is good though. Rex is Dr. Boom. That's true too. Reno his Zilliax, so he can't bring it back. Jesus Warrior is so cheap. You know what's funny? I said it from the start, right? When Brand got nerfed, there were so many people that were like, oh, 8 mana, Reno Warrior is dead. But surprise, surprise, it's still a very strong deck. Because even at 8 mana, right? Warrior can play an 8 mana do nothing because Brand is still broken. Like, Brand's effect is still so strong. All right. 50-50, one of my things live. Never lucky. All right, just keep going face. Put some stuff on the board, get some corpses. Hey, Flint's okay next turn. CNE is up to 8 damage. All right, hopefully the damage gets some more buffs. But yeah, Reno Warrior is still very, very good. Honestly, I feel like Brand could be 10 mana and still be played. Just because the effect is so game warping. I will overdraw a card here, but whatever. What do I care to overdraw? Headless Horseman, Primus, Zilliax would suck. Anything else I don't really care. Helia's pretty nice in this matchup. Actually, okay, let me overdraw TNT. I'm fine with that. Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god. This game. This game is stupid. I think I still let's keep going phase. Do Fizzle. I'll probably Fistful of Corpses that, but we'll see what we get. That's just going face. Oh! Oh, whatever. I could take the 7 damage. Who cares? Just more face. Face is the place, guys. Amy, I've been playing that deck. Shame on me. Hey, for what it's worth, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be playing Reno Warrior every day. Reno, like, Warrior is my favorite class. I love slow Warrior decks. It's just, I try to play, like, a variety of decks on stream. But yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be playing this deck all the time, so I don't blame you. But man, that first draw, I had 22 cards in hand in my deck. What, a quarter of my deck was the bombs? I drew 2 of them. So we have lethal. Unless the TNT blows up CNE. Alright, don't have lethal anymore. Oh, I didn't notice we missed our Sylvanas too. I think I just play this before I lose it, right? Also 3 damage to face. I don't have lethal, right? Five, 6, 7.
My rule is eternal.
Wait. Wait. That kills that. I attack face. That goes face. That's 5 mana. Am I doing the math right? Fistful of Corpse is this. Assuming it's not a taunt. I play this. Go face. This goes face. That goes face. This goes face. Don't be a taunt. Oh, it's a quick draw. God. God damn it. I had the mana for it too. Or wait. Yeah. Oh. God. I just saw deal 5 damage. I didn't even read the whole card. God damn it.
What a waste.
It's alright, guys. It's just BM. It's just extended BM. Alright, I steal that. I'm an idiot, man. I'm so disappointed in myself. Alright, don't draw TNT. Alright, steal that. Hopefully he doesn't steal it back. Okay. Alright, I feel like he's either gonna Yogg here or Reno here. That was painful. I know. I'm so pissed at myself for that play. This is 10 damage. Oh, kill Yogg so you can't attack. That'd be nice. Ah. Okay. God damn it. I hate this game. God. God damn it. Boom Boss is the worst. Boom Boss is such a tilting card. Like, yeah, I missed lethal. I screwed up there, but me hitting the 2 TNTs like right off the top was my downfall at the beginning. God, I had the mana to do it too. Oh, he top decked that Yogg as well? Even better.
None shall escape.
Could have just ran Reska into the taunt. Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking Reska, like just using Reska as removal. Was winnable with Horseman? I don't know. I was so tilted at that point. I wasn't even thinking about it. Horseman would have killed his Yogg. Unless I had a way to kill the Yogg and then play the Horseman, but I don't know. I was tilted. Me losing CNE to the TNT, I was just seeing red. All right, pretty nice start. Hey, that's a nice combo there. Did we lose the Warrior matchup? Well, I had lethal and I misplayed and I lost it, and then yeah, the TNT screwed me over, and yeah, I had no win condition at that point, right? But man, that foam render, how much damage did that do over the course of the game? I must have swung with that at least like 8 times. I did somewhere between like 30 and 50 damage with that foam render. You need the power of Cho to win. Yes, that is the problem. We were missing Cho. Kind of a bummer he played that, so we'll only get 1 trigger off of that, but whatever. Buff this. Nice. Fizzle snapshot if it doesn't blow up. Oh, the CNE and the snapshot won't be buffed? Snapshot has some weird interactions like that. Let's play this. Yep. 2 mana, Dr. Stitch and so, I'll take it. Are you running the unkillable Zilly? Yep. Doesn't show here, but yeah, I have the keyword soup Zilliax. I hit for 50 damage with that against Druid yesterday. Yeah, man, the foam render, I feel like this card was very underrated when I first saw it. So much damage. Spectral Cutlass. Okay. We do have... You know what's funny? I had Viper in my opening hand, but I tossed it because I didn't think I'd need it. Let's see if we get off this. Okay. I think I saved this. Play this first. This will draw Yogg or Zilliax. Oh yeah, this is Death Rattles. Okay, yeah, I want this. Doesn't do anything, just take the stats. That's not bad. I love foam render, but it's better to discover with what you just played. Yeah. I think it depends on the matchup, right? Certain matchups, foam render is insane. Like that warrior matchup, right? Playing it very early on and smacking the warrior every turn. Okay, I'm definitely playing Quartz Crusher next turn. Unless he freezes my face. Okay. Wait, he didn't attack? My dude. What are you doing? Don't have a corpse for this. My hand actually kind of sucks right now. It's very, like, reactionary. Just chill. This match was pretty ass. So, the game plan, he's waiting for the lifesteal. I feel like that's so greedy. So, the game plan here, that was actually a great hit for that. The game plan here is letting him dump a bunch of resources into the Spectral Cutlass and then destroying it. So the second Spectral Cutlass hopefully won't be that bad. Fosco, it's kind of broke low-key. If they have Reno, they just use Viper to remove it. That's fine because I'll be running the Forge guy. Amy, giving you some leeway after that missed lethal. Thank you. I still can't believe I did that. I literally, my brain just zoomed in on the card where it said deal 5 damage. I didn't read anything else. Don't overdraw. If I overdraw Viper, I was like, that still sucks, but I was gonna say if I overdraw Viper, I just concede. All right, let's get this going. This is... Actually, this isn't bad, right? Let's keep getting the health back from the weapon. And that's a taunt, so you can't hit my face with this. Yeah, I'll do that. Just draw the Viper, easy game. That is the plan, Tomka. Hopefully it works out. I run Viper in my 30 and my ETC. Are weapons that prevalent right now? Like, is Thief Rogue that popular? I don't know. So we do have 3 turns of freezing. We have 3 turns to draw Viper. So if he keeps buffing this, I don't care, because we can hopefully destroy it. We have 19 cards. Do we have any ways of discovering it? We got the foam render for once it breaks. Just keep pushing face, because he can't heal right now, right? So same game plan, right? Push face, finish him off with C&E. Don't miss lethal. That's the plan, guys. Don't screw up. Oh, interesting. Wait, that's just in his deck, or did he discover that? Interesting. But yeah, I feel like Steve, I feel like him not swinging there and trying to maximize the lifesteal was so greedy. I feel like this deck can push out so much damage. He should have just been slamming face every opportunity he could. But that's me, I guess. Can't heal, by the way. Who can't heal? I can't heal? Oh, man. We burned Primus and Headless Horseman. Alright, get him back. I don't want him to heal anymore if possible, so I'm just going to do this. How'd this do 10 damage? Oh, it was the double damage. Never mind. Yes, you're right. All right, C&E is at 6. Come on, man. That's actually kind of good for us. Because I want him to spend all of his buffs. Because it means if I destroy the weapon, his next one's going to suck. So it all boils down to just Viper at this point. Getting Viper. See, he's putting so many resources into this. Yep, let's trade. We want Viper. Okay, I'm hitting. There's Ziliax here. Sure. All right, we got lots of taunts. Like I said, Viper and we win, guys. The Quartz Crusher's been savage in this matchup. Yeah. Oh, and I have one more in ETC too. All right, I need to draw ETC or Viper. That's the plan. Never mind. I need to draw Viper. What are you hitting with that? Okay, it's not that bad. Come on, guys. Viper. Viper, please. But yeah, is this a rogue or like a priest? This guy's been healing so much, even without the weapon. So the good news is we're at 30 life still. We have multiple taunts. I'm probably just going to play Ziliax again. So we're in a pretty good position. He's not going to be like bursting us down anytime soon.
Time's ticking.
We're not going to be dying anytime soon, I don't think. So we have a little bit to try and dig for Viper some more. I'm really regretting not keeping Viper in my opening hand now, but I didn't think it was going to be Thief Rogue. Don't overdraw Viper, man. Okay, there's the other Quartz Crusher gone. We've had some terrible burns this game already. No Viper. No Viper. Oh my god. Is this game even winnable now? My burns this game have been ridiculous. I burned the Primus, Headless Horseman, and Viper. The mic picked it up and sent the info straight to Blizz HQ. And holy shit. I honestly don't even know if this matchup's like winnable at this point. What to see? Guess he's just full healing every turn. He is down to 6 cards. Yeah, C and E can win. Yeah, play C and E as face, get a big board that he can't deal with, and then win the next turn. That's the game plan. Get Foam Render going next turn. I cannot believe that burn, man. What's he got in hand here? Temp Frost. So there's pretty much no, like... I'm tilted, guys. I feel like there's no reason to go face, right? He's just going to heal it back up every turn. So I might as well just try and make efficient trades. Actually, I want to keep this Divine Shield, so I'll hit this. Just get things on the board, I guess. Man. Today's stream is not off to a good start. First, I have the insane misplay against Warrior, and then I literally burn all my win conditions against this guy. So C&E is at 6. He is down to 5 cards, which is nice. He's played... Oh, it doesn't show the buffs? He's played... what has he played? I think he's played... He's played at least one of the Harmonic Hip Hop. He's played at least one Deadly Poison. Which is good, because it means you can't copy them with Sonya. Like, I'm guessing he has Sonya in his deck. So I don't think the weapons get much bigger than this. Maybe up to like 15. Oh, Mic Drop. Mic Drop's risky, though, because he's down to 5 cards, right? He's going to start fatiguing very, very soon. He's literally going to get the rat or the scorpion or whatever from Discovers. One more Excavate. Alright, so I just gotta keep hiding behind taunts. Still glad you're here. Hockey game doesn't start till 8:30. yeah, today's the Stanley Cup Finals, yeah. ETC is big here. ETC would have been big here, but I burned ETC. I literally burned Primus, Headless Horseman, ETC, and Viper. Because, yeah, Quartz Crusher and ETC would have been the other way to win this matchup, and I burned both of them. Let's see what we got here. That's useless, but at least that's another taunt. Like I said, there's no point. No point going face. Just play this to spend corpses. Buff up C&E. Sure. He's at 7 damage. Like, unless he gets the Scorpion, does he really care about fatigue at this point? That's true, actually. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm pretty sure all 4 of his excavates were discovered. Like, he has no excavates in his deck. I think he had 4 cryopreservations. I think I'm going to win this game. I think the only way to win this game is shooting him for a big CNE and then killing him the next turn with all of the bodies, hoping he has no way to deal with them. Like, this matchup's not unwinnable, but it's going to be close. Please don't Shadow Step this or some shit.
I know all the
Oh, man. RNG is not on my side today, guys. Okay. Might as well. Let me screenshot this. Oh, let's play Flint here. Why not? Actually, I'm not going to forge this guy either. Because I want to spend corpses. Man, this guy's RNG has been insane. Yeah, just keep discovering excavates. Let's see if he has a way to kill this. Okay. Was he got another Shadow Step? You got Break Dance. So I need a taunt or a heal, or I die. I'm wondering if I just shoot that. I have a little bit here. Reska the 7/7. So they stopped the bullshit. The problem is I need a heal too. I need a heal or a taunt.
Death calls.
This game is annoying, man. So this is going to seem kind of weird.
Shall suffer.
I have like no other option. Try this, and then just try to one-shot him next turn. Let's see. If he has like a board clear, it's obviously over. I cannot believe that I burned ETC Viper. Oh, you got Deadly Poison. Oh, I got Valera's Gift. Can I just go to bed, guys? That game was ridiculous. I'm so buttered up. He literally won because of luck. Like, he won because I burned all my good cards. Like, I had so many ways to win that game, and I burned them all. All right. Third time's the charm, right, guys? Reno Death Knight too slow. Honestly, like I said, the reason I lost that game was because I burned both Viper and ETC. Or else I would have won that game. Like, easily. Not even close. Keep this for the Quartz Crusher in case it's like Hero Power Druid? Sure. Speaker Stomper can go. Yeah, maybe after this game I'll take a look at the deck list. And I'll make some changes. Because I just grabbed this deck 1-for-1 from a website. And I think I've played it enough times now. Yeah, I feel like Greedy Partner can go... What else? Speaker Stomper could go... I think the Sunspot Dragon in ETC is very random. Yeah, I'll take a look after this game. Helia seems redundant. Yeah, I feel like Helia's only there for like the control mirror match. Let's see what we got here. Also, it's Dragon Druid. Yeah. I'll take the corpse spending. I know I'm thinking out loud with you because I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make this in a bit and try my hand. All right, yeah, we'll build the deck together then. Oh, so this is like the hybrid druid, right? Sure, get this going. I feel like it has so much potential late. Yeah, Death Knight for sure has a lot of very strong late game tools. But like I said, last game I burned Primus, Headless Horseman, ETC, and Viper.
Stay alert, my children.
What can you do? Let's see what we draw.
No reprieve.
If I can Dirty Rat his like Ray Straza? Actually, is he Reno? And funny enough, the last match, I had Viper in my opening hand. But I tossed it because I didn't think it'd be like Thief Rogue. I thought it wouldn't be that good. So joke's on me. I had the win condition in my opening hand. I tossed it. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna take this actually. We'll see. The board gets wiped. I don't really care. Got to poison this guy if needed to. I'm kind of surprised he's running these. I feel like these are kind of weak for Dragon Druid. Dragon Druid like typically wants like a higher curve, I feel like. But what do I know?
My blood, what a Lich King.
Yeah, I'll take the board clear. I actually need to spend a card, so maybe I'll just play this. 7, get a 7/7.
Till death do us part. You fold.
Yep. Yeah, I like Death Knight a lot. I miss Triple Blood Death Knight. Triple Blood Death Knight was my favorite deck in the game in a long, long time. I miss Patchwork. Blood Boil was a great card. Stealer is the best card in the game. So funny enough, I have a top 5 video coming out this Thursday that is the top 5 board wipes of all time. And Soul Stealer is not in the top... Okay, whatever. I think this game is over anyways. But Soul Stealer was not in the top 5, but it kind of got like an honorable mention. Well, that was an easy game. Alright, let's make some adjustments to the deck. I'm going to run an ad on Twitch, so if you get hit by it, I'll see about in a minute and a half, but I'll just be tweaking the deck in the meantime. Alright. Yeah, Greedy Partner. Don't think is great. So what do I want to add? Let me know if you guys got any suggestions here. Is Rune of Dark? Yeah, I got Rune of Darkness. Got Frost Strike. Do I want Corpse Farm? Got this guy in there already, right? Yep. Can I fit the Excavate package in? Or is that just too much? Basically 4 cards. I got 2 already. Army of the Dead could be dropped, maybe? Four isn't usually enough. That is true. What else would I want to add here? Also, Tomka Corpse Explosion. I will say Corpse Explosion did make the top 5. So my video on Thursday, yeah, top 5 board clears of all time. Corpse Explosion is in the top 5. I will say that much. Dr. Stitch and Sew is fun, but not really good. Man, nothing jumps out to me. Any cards you guys can think of? Ooh, Marin. I like Marin. And I haven't really got to play with it a whole lot. So yeah, let's add Marin. It's a good call out. Also, I think the Sunspot Dragon is so weird here. What if I did Viper? I'm like butthurt after that Thief Rogue loss. I'm gonna put another Viper there. Zola. Puppet Master Dorian. What else do we got here? Prison. Don't think Marut is good. Yeah, one more slot. What do I want a 1 of? I feel like I was just thinking about a card. I forgot what it was. Got Dirty. I have Dirty Rat, right? Yep. Instrument Tech, I don't think is worth it. Could. No other Forge cards. What was the card I was thinking of? I was literally just thinking about a card. Observer of Mysteries? Maybe not. Oh, this one. This one is... I don't know. This can grab the snapshot. It can grab the Headless Horseman head. Can it grab anything else? It can grab Marin treasure. Anything else? I want this card to be good. I think this is a cool idea. Oh, it can also draw TNTs and plagues. Oh, that's too bad. Never mind. It was a good idea. Audio amplifier? You're right, actually. After me overdrawing all of my win conditions against that rogue, I'm putting audio amplifier in. Yes, Tomka, thank you. I'm never overdrawing Viper again. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, I think that's what holds that card back, Amy, from being really good. Maybe once plagues rotate, that card will be a bit better. It's a cool idea, though. All right, guys, Warrior Redemption. Let's not miss lethal this time.
I've got the roast with the most. None shall escape my wrath.
I've actually not... I don't think I need Reska. I can toss that, but the rest is fine. Foam Render or something would be nice. Oh, Marin's fine. Let's see what we get. I'll take this for like more corpses. Because I think the goal here again is just get Foam Render out if possible and just do a bazillion damage. Anyone else been playing any fun decks lately, though? Any new decks? Any fun decks? You know what's funny? I'm actually surprised I haven't run into more even and odd decks. I feel like the first couple days there was a lot of even and odd decks, but not so much lately. Amy, you're playing Wheel Lock, like Wheel of Death? I didn't realize that card was still playable. All right, there it is, guys. No more risk of overdrawing. Oh, it is Wheel of Death. Huh. How's that working out for you? I think Wheel of Death is a really, really cool card. It's too bad it got, like, nerfed in multiple ways. I agree it was a little too strong. You know, I don't think win the game conditions should be, like, tier 1 decks, but it got multiple nerfs that kind of suck. Fosco... Could do the Forge guy and the 2-cost Forge. I did think about that. I thought about adding a couple Forge cards along with Ignis. But, I don't know. Like, it would kind of suck to, like, you know, lose Foam Render to the Ignis weapon. Or sometimes I have Foam Render and Quartz Crusher, and it's a little tricky. Also, Rune of Darkness. So it could be tricky to fit the Ignis weapon in. Speaking of... Okay. Playing that next turn. Fosca wasn't live. All right. It's funny. Some of your comments, I thought like maybe your stream was really delayed. Amy, a streamer cooked a deck and it works well, even if it's called Wheel Lock. Wheel is not really the protagonist. I tried so hard to make it work and it's just too slow. Let's go face. Face is the place, guys. The good thing about the deck is the sweet Warlock removal and the Handlock synergies. Yeah, Warlock has, like I said, Sargeras is great. Handlock is really, really fun. Yeah, Warlock's got a lot of good cards right now. I guess you can just build it as like a generic control Warlock and have Wheel of Death as like a side win condition, maybe. Tomka, the Holy Spell Forger one is good. Yeah, so I almost added Watcher of the Sun and Ignis. Who knows? Maybe I still will add it. I'm very surprised he healed that. Especially I'm essentially doing 6 damage a turn. That's a little annoying. Never mind, it's not annoying. Actually, I don't want to spend corpses because I want to save them for the weapons, so I'll do this. Just keep hitting him. Also, Marin is just great. Yeah, Marin surprised me. When Marin was first revealed, I was kind of let down. You know, I was bummed out that they basically reused an old mechanic for like the pre-release legendary. But all right, I guess we're not playing Marin, guys. But in practice, it's a really fun card. If I got to play it. Also, wing welding makes it so that wheel is useful besides that. Oh, that's true. Discard wing weld or discard wheel as like a big board wipe. Free 6/6. It was kind of a free 6/6. Marin could go an ETC board for me. I've tried to get him out on curve. It's never enough. Yeah, Marin's definitely better in like the slow matchup, right? You don't really want to play it on 7, I feel like, especially if you're, you know, fighting. Also, I'm down to 15 life. Damn, this guy's been hurting me a bit. All right, gotta get rid of you. Do I really have to swing into that? If I play this, I can't swing. Well, actually, there's another one. Whatever. I'll just shoot his face with this. Oh, okay, there's more damage. So next turn, I can coin out Reno if needed. There's no way he plays Bran here, right? He's at 10 life. I feel like it's way too risky to play Bran here. Actually, if he plays Bran, I have lethal. Yeah. That's the thing. I have to try and keep pressuring him, so he's too scared to play Bran. That's fine. This is at 7. Rat the Bran. All right, Tom, I'll do it for you. That's not a bad hit, actually. So this goes face still. And face. I'm at 10, but it's not like he's going to kill me, right? Next turn, maybe I'll Reno. That wasn't the worst thing to hit. I still don't think he brands here. He's at 13 life. CNE is at 8. Can the damage please get buffed? Wow. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to Reno. Play something else. Play something else for me to Reno. Wow, that's desperate. Wow. Okay, okay. Yep, so we Reno. Next turn, possibly Headless Horseman or Ziliax, depending what he does. Man, someone has to check how much damage have I done with the... Like, both games against these warriors, this weapon has done so much damage. It's insane. Like, I've swung with this, what, 5-6 times? And it's done 6 damage every time. Do I Headless Horseman here? Yeah, lethal with rock. That's 11 damage. I'm not missing any lethal, right?
It's so crazy. Just
That's gonna get boom boss. Don't say that. Don't put that bad juju on me. Wait, this is 2, then this, that's 5, that's 11, still not lethal. Actually, no, 11, that's 14. Oh, it's 1 off lethal. I think I just do it anyways, right? Kill him next turn with this. The weapon will break, but I have another in hand, so who cares? I'm actually going to save the coin rock because I can coin rock at any point. I'd rather it be a surprise. But damn, 1 off lethal. That was so close. There's no way he's killing me from 9, right? Right, guys? I'm assuming he's Reno. He's played shield block already. Whoa. You're at 4 health, bro. What do you do? What are you doing playing Bran? Okay. Some of these warriors, man, it's like if they're at 8+ mana, regardless, I've seen so many warriors play Bran in a super shitty board state, and it makes no sense. Like, I don't know. Some warriors just think they're safe to play Bran at any point. There had to have been a card in your hand, man, that was better than that. You were at 4 life. Also, my hero power alone does 3 damage, right? Alright, guys, what are we, 2 and 2 now? Another warrior, holy shit. Or 2 and 3, but we won the last 2 games. I think I just hard mulligan for Foam Render again. Foam Render is crazy against these warriors. I have to say, I'm not big on Army of the Dead. I feel like I could cut this card. Is Reno Death Knight an instrument? Foam Render has been like the highlight of this deck so far, I feel like. But yeah, Army of the Dead, I feel like I could cut. Nothing else. Fistful of Corpse. Fistful of, oh, there's the card, guys. Fistful of Corpses is a little shitty just because I keep spending corpses, so it's not always that good. Hey, Tan. How's it going? You have a good weekend? Playing some Reno Death Knight right now. Also, do you play Arena at all? It depends. You know, I've gone through phases where I play a bunch of Arena. I go through times where I don't play any Arena. It all depends. But I've hit 12 wins before. I'll just take that. Yeah, I've hit 12 wins before. I forget how many wins I have in Arena exactly, but it's in the hundreds. But I don't play it so much anymore. Partly is like the botted decks. I feel like there's so many insane decks you play against in Arena. It's like you're playing a constructed deck. Bosco Foam was big. Fist can go. Yeah, I do feel like Fistful of Corpses could go. I do like the card a lot, but with this deck spending corpses like it does, it's not always reliable. Do the 4-cost Legendary and the 2-cost Forge next game. Leo, reminder to play the Reno Hunter deck. Yep, I haven't forgotten. Maybe put Marin in the ETC for Threads of Destruction. Let's just get Corpse, or this going, so we could play the Foam Render. Tomka Army is good, you just keep getting matchups where it doesn't matter. That's true. If I'm playing a more, like... If I'm playing against an aggro deck, this could be very strong on turn 5. But man, everyone's playing Hunter, or Warrior, I mean. I'm still tilted over that rogue loss. Okay. Okay. This feels so bad.
Shall suffer.
Actually, no, I can just do this. What am I talking about? I almost want to hold these charges, but I want to get the foam render going. Anytime I play standard, all I see is hand buff paladin. It's funny because I feel like even off stream, I feel like I run into Reno warrior so much. It's crazy. Bosco, Reno Hunter's OP. I went 11-1 with Reno Hunter 2 days ago. I feel like everyone's just playing Reno right now. And then, so funny enough, people have the audacity to make comments on my YouTube videos saying, Reno's not that strong, you know? Like, I had, what was it? I did my top 5 video recently for the top 5 hero cards, and Reno was number 1. And I had multiple comments that were like, Reno's not that good. You know, people overestimate Reno, be like, blah, 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 you're just bad player. And it's like, why is everyone playing Reno then? Why is like every class playing Reno right now? Do I just rip this so I can start shooting him for 3? Like this plus hero power, basically doing 8 per turn. Screw it. Kind of missing Miracle Salesman for the deck. Yep, I got that in the deck. Reno Hunter looks good. Yeah, it's just so funny to me that so many people are playing, like so many classes are playing Reno decks right now. Nala, when I play Hearthstone, always feels like it pairs me against classes I'm weak against. Yeah, sometimes it does feel that way. Only way to beat Reno is with Reno. Yeah, essentially. If you can't beat him, join him. The Thunderbringer version of Reno Hunter. That's cool. What are you looking to cheat out with the Thunderbringer? Oh yeah, I could have swung plus the foam render. But yeah, I think I just foam render shoot. All right, can we keep track of how many times we hit him with foam render this game? I need like a foam render tracker on the screen for this stream. I feel like I've done over 100 damage with foam render this stream over the last couple games. Tantan, did you try Hero Power Reno Priest? No, I don't think I have. If you have a deck, go ahead and send it my way. I can check it out. Amy, you basically run Marut and Thunderbringer. Muckla and King Plush. 3 damage is nice in hindsight. Yeah, I honestly just played the Headless Horseman, just keep shooting him for 3, because he has so much health, right? I'm going to save that for Ignis. I'm going to do this every turn if possible. Ooh. Actually, I'll do this. I'll fizzle next turn, probably. This is a pretty nice fizzle. Reno, Reska, Viper, Ziliax. It's not like too many cards, too, so if my hand's a little full... Yes, Fosco, the... I love the laugh emote on this. New tech card, Toxic Viper, Battlecry, destroy an enemy Reno. Yeah, I don't know. I still stand by the fact that Oh, this isn't Reno. Oh, this is just like an Odin warrior. Interesting. But yeah, I still stand by the fact that, you know, I could see Reno going through some additional changes at some point. I don't think it's very healthy for the game when almost every class is like playing a Reno deck, right? It's just so strong. Let's see what we get here. This does nothing. This is more corpses. I want to get this out of my hand for Fizzle. I think I don't want this in the Fizzle snapshot either. I'll just shoot his face. I have so much health to get through. All right, let's screenshot this. Okay, I don't need Viper, I guess. For anyone who missed it, he burned Ignis. Make Reno 11 mana. Whoa, that's big brain thinking there. All right, I will Ziliax Odin. This goes. This goes here. Do I trade here? Ah, sure. Guess another corpse when the other guy dies. Alright, Yogg here would kind of suck. Let's see what he does. Yeah, this isn't Reno, so there's no risk of Reno. Yogg is the only thing that really sucks here. It's not that bad. Doesn't kill it, actually. Ten mana Reno is balanced. Yeah, I could see Reno going to 10 mana, actually. Even at 10 mana, Reno would still be insane. So I guess a little spoiler for you guys. On Thursday, I come up with a top 5 board clear video, and I think Reno's the best board clear in the game. I think there's no... That's nice. I think there's no doubt that Reno is basically the best board clear in the game, but Reno was the #1 card in my last top 5 video, and I don't want Reno to just be the best card in every video, so I specifically omitted Reno from that video. But I think it's the best board clear in the game. So there's no Ignis weapon, right? And I have 2 Vipers, essentially, so I am going to break that. Let's see what we get. The taunts? I'll do the taunts. Protect me a bit. Mon Paw. Either it gives me corpses to spend or it gives me health. Sure. Alright, he's played 1 shield block. He's played 1 of the Quillbore. He's played 1 safety goggles. He's got no more weapons. I don't think he's going to burst us for 30. He traded the Rust Rod? Is he trolling? I don't know, man. But I'll take it. 17 mana Reno with cost 1 less for each enemy minion. We're getting nerfed soon, and Ziliax has to be in it surely. Hopefully Reno Boom Boss brand. Yeah, I do hope that there is some balance changes soon for sure. I don't think they're like severely needed, but there is a couple outliers. Actually, this into this isn't terrible. Give them all poisonous. It probably doesn't matter, but whatever. Actually, no. I'm going to do this, plus hide Mon Paw behind him. Man, I have to go back and when I do the editing for the stream, count how much damage these things did. I played this on turn 5, I think. Turn 5 or 6. And I've hit with it every single turn. I've done like 40 damage with this at least. 40 or 50 damage, I think. But yeah, like I said, considering Reno, Reno's still going to be in standard up until next year. I think it's going to be changed. Like they're going to make some kind of change, right? More taunts. Sure. I didn't miss lethal anywhere, right? Doesn't look like it. Render OP, I told you. Yeah, Fosco, you were MVP for the stream, man. Foam Render has been like the best card of the stream. It's insane how much damage it's putting out. But yeah, I could see Ziliax getting a nerf. You know, so many decks are running the keyword soup Ziliax. So I could see a module getting nerfed there. I got Reno here. The only thing about playing Reno is it sucks losing this hero power now that I got the head. 10 cost Reno helps, but it's still going to be a card you can't go without in long decks. Ah, lost our Foam Render. Hey, at least I can Rune of Darkness now. Okay. I think I take the Quartz Crusher though. It heals us and it stops Odin shenanigans. This game's over, I think. I don't really need the corpses anymore, right? Yeah, that's a GG. But yeah, like I said, yeah, 10 mana makes Reno obviously a little worse, but it's still one of the best cards in the game. Quartz Crusher feels so good against Warrior too. I'm surprised this guy is not conceded. Is he just showing me, like, hey, I could have done this much damage? Imagine he had lethal, actually. He did have lethal. Oh. What is that? 26 damage? It's not lethal. But I can just freeze him for 3 more turns. Who cares? Let's see what we get here. Probably hell yeah. Alright, yeah, I would have conceded 3 minutes ago, my dude. Alright, now we're doing good. Now we got in the groove. We've won the last 3 games. Alright, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to run another ad on Twitch to just make a couple more tweaks to this deck, because there is a couple cards I'm not a big fan of. So I'll run a quick ad on Twitch, be back in a minute and a half while I make some tweaks. Yeah, what was I talking about ditching? Fistful of Corpses is kind of meh, only because I'm spending corpses so consistently. Anything else? Fine with that. Hollow Hound? It's not bad. I'm not big on Army of the Dead, but I will keep it for a little longer. Because there's been a couple of people in chat who have been defending this card, so I will keep this for a little longer. Tomka, I'll do Hollow Hound for you. But yeah, Foam Render, man. Holy shit, this card's been pulling its weight. Done so much damage with this. But yeah, I can see Ziliax getting nerfed. Maybe increasing the cost on this module. You know what's so funny is that them removing stealth on this module actually was a buff. Because if this had stealth still, when it died, the opponent could just ignore it, right? But without the stealth, after it reborn and comes back, they have to trade into it 2 more times. So it losing stealth actually made this card better for like control decks. But yeah, I could see this card getting a nerf. Maybe increase this to 4, the module, or increase this module to 6. Yeah, I don't know. I think one or the other is going to happen. But I said it right from the start. I said Ziliax is like the easiest craft the game has ever seen, and it's been nerfed multiple times already, right? So you can get your dust back at any point. I guess to attack 4 times, I reduce the attack. Oh, that's true, too. You could reduce the attack. Yeah, I guess that's one nice thing about Ziliax, too, right? Is there's so many ways for them to tweak and nerf the card. All right, let's see if we can keep our win streak going. Hunter. Wow. I feel like, yeah, Hunter and Warrior. It's been the main things we've seen. That last Hunter actually shit on us, so we'll see if we can do a bit better this time. I'll keep the Seamstress. Fizzle's too slow. Reska might be too slow too. I think I toss it. I don't think it's going to get discounted fast enough that, you know. Alright, Threads of Despair is nice. Alright, we get Fizzle back anyways. So it's probably Audio Amplifier into Seamstress. Reska's never a keep. I don't know. I feel like maybe in some slow matchups, I might keep it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just greedy. Yeah, I'll do that actually instead. That's theoretically 4 damage versus 2. This can kill one of them. If he has like Barrel of Monkeys here, oh god. That's gotta be like bait and switch, right?
The battle.
Oh. Okay. Is it hidden meaning? I don't even care what it is then. Hidden meaning? Who cares? There's no way it's like explosive, right? Wow. Okay, I did not see that coming.
Could use a trim.
So this is just a Smork Hunter. It's just every card that can damage face probably is just in this deck. Alright, you got another explosive trap? Nope. I'm not going to hero power because it's probably hidden meaning is my guess. That's the secrets, I'm guessing. Alright, so I'm guessing this is hidden meaning. Possibly bait and switch. Whoa, he snap picked that one. What was that? Explosive? Let's see here. He snap picked that explosive trap. Oh man. The Smork Hunter brain. His eyes like bulged out of his head when he saw that explosive trap. Hey Emic, how's it going? Playing some Reno Death Knight today. I am not going to hero power again because I'm pretty sure this is hidden meaning. Oh wow, that's so funny that he snap picked that secret and it was explosive trap. All right, more secrets. Oh, he wasn't as quick to pick those ones. Wonder if he didn't get the explosive. Oh my god. All right, odds are bait and switch is going to be one of these, right? Or not. So we got explosive trap, hidden meaning, probably ice trap, and bargain bin. My only worry here is if I play ETC, he's going to draw the weapon from bargain bin. Oh, I could take Quartz Crusher though. I think Quartz Crusher is better than Viper because he's going to play the weapon and swing once. So Viper's only denying 1 hit. But Quartz Crusher is the weapon. The weapon's not legendary, right? So yeah, Quartz Crusher is probably better. I don't think I'm going to trigger explosive either. So yeah, I'll do Quartz Crusher. Yep. So he gets a spell and he gets one of the weapons, which he's probably going to play. Secret Hunter's crazy. Yeah, I think secret decks are a little annoying. Like, I don't mind secrets here and there, but decks like this where it's just everything's... it's just everything secrets, like this and Secret Mage, I think are not fun to play against. Just Quartz Crusher and start freezing. And Foam Render when it's done. So this is probably another bargain bin, so you'll get a weapon and a minion and a spell. Yep. And then we have explosive, so I'll attack with this before it dies. Oh, no explosive. Okay. I got hidden meaning, bait and switch, ice trap, rat trap. Actually, we're in a really good position right now. Fun for the whole family when Hunter builds the Christmas tree. I feel like I get like PTSD of like, was it Secret Paladin? Which, what was the card? Who am I? None of your business. What is that card? Mysterious Challenger. Yep. Good old Mysterious Challenger. Yes, Emic. Mysterious Challenger PTSD. I can still hear that voice line in my head. Is this lethal? I can't count. No, it's 11. No bait and switch for you, butto. Actually, do I shoot here? Because he gets hidden meaning. Who cares? I'm at 34 life. Gets him down to 1.
I will not weather away so easily.
Man, we're keeping the win streak going, guys. 4 in a row now. That was revenge for the first Hunter game. The first Hunter game was brutal. Alright, we're just cruising now. So, the first Hunter game, I lost. I got shit on that game. The Warrior game, I lost because I misplayed. And then the Rogue game, I lost because of really bad burns. And then we're just winning everything since then. So, we just needed a bit of a warm-up. That was the problem. Okay, guys, Rogue, we got to get our revenge. If I have Viper in my opening hand, I'm keeping it. I'm not making the same mistake again. Let's keep all of these. Dirty. I'm keeping Monpaw. I'm keeping Mining Casualties. Emic, I won't even get out of bronze this month. Damn. Is it just from like lack of playing, or do you not have any bonus stars right now? The only thing I probably care to Dirty Rat is either Sonya or the Scorpion. Just toss it. Because yeah, I always think it's so funny when the ranks reset and I literally, like, you literally win 2 or 3 games and you're in silver already with full bonus stars. I'm gonna coin... No, I'll coin out Mod Pod 3. I have stars, I just don't want to play it all. I'm working on so many things on Hearthstone, plus my own website and stuff. Oh, nice. What's your own website? Is it Hearthstone related? Also, I feel you. You know, the last couple weeks before a new expansion comes out, it's always kind of rough. I've definitely been there where my motivation to play is at like an all-time low at this time period. That's why I was happy they brought Gen and Baku back, because it breathes some life into the meta. All right, yeah, I'm gonna coin. Oh, okay. Very good situation for me to coin Monpaw. All right, guys, can we play Marin this game? Emic, it will be. Oh, nice. There's I don't know how much you want to spoil or how much you want to tell, but does the website have to do with like stats or decks, or I don't know how much you can spoil. I data mine a lot of things, and I want to make a website where people will be able to see all the changed stuff, even to the smallest details, in a nice way it's easy to understand. That's cool. People definitely love data mining, so that's a good idea for sure. Let's see what we got here. Take another Monpaw. I'm actually going to trade, so there's no risk of like break dance or shadow step or any other bullshit. Yeah, I always like, I'm one of those people, you know, any like MMO I play, I love seeing all the data mine stuff. Like League of Legends, I know, you know, there's a really big channel for League of Legends that they showcase like data mine stuff as it comes to the game, and it's huge. So yeah, people love that stuff. Oh, here we go, guys. I love this card. I'm just going face. Face is the place. Leo, I went undefeated some years ago for a pretty long while with Raza Priest. Crazy deck back then. Yeah, for sure. Raza Priest. The further I went, the more the threats and insults came. Also, Imic, one part of the website will be an interactive board where people will be able to preview any in-game skins. That's neat. So that very much reminds me of the League of Legends things I was talking about, where it's, I forget what it's called. It's like skin spotlights or something like that. But basically, whenever any new skins are added to the game, they have YouTube videos, showing off the skins so people could kind of see what they look like before they buy them. I think it's a super good idea. Just keep going face. Because, the preview for hero skins in the current Hearthstone store, it's pretty shit. So, yeah, if you could build something to actually show how it looks on the board and be a little bit more interactive, I think that'd be really useful. So, oh yeah, someone told me about it in the past. Yeah, if you can do skin spotlights for Hearthstone, that's you bitch. That'd be a great opportunity. For sure, good idea. Excavate Rogue is a gambler's favorite deck. That's a good way to put it. Do I just rip Marin here? Or no, I want to Hero Powers face. I think I need to do this every turn if possible. Shadow Step. So this is going to boil down to the fact if you can get like healing off of the Scorpion. So this is going face. I might trade Viper. He's not Spectral Cutlass, I don't think. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want to pull what happened last time. I'm going to keep the Viper just in case. Sadly, I think I can't data mine the animations, like when you play the card or press the hero power, because I asked if I could do that, and I got told I could get banned for it because they don't care if I spoil new voice lines. But if I spoil new animation, that's a no-no. Omega Law. Yeah, Blizzard and companies in general are kind of weird with that sometimes. Where, like you said, it's okay to spoil some stuff, but not other stuff. I don't know, it's weird. It's funny because you could be helping make Blizzard money, right? The skin spotlights, the League of Legends thing that I talked about, right? I'm sure that makes the game a lot of money because people see these videos showing off their skins and they're like, oh, I want to buy that now. So you would be doing them a favor in a way. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I was gonna say that's a really nice pull. Do I just Primus it? I think I do. I don't want him to heal anymore. Yeah, it sucks leaving Sonya up, but what can you do? What undead do I have in my hand? 1, 2... that's not the worst. Buffs 3 undead. And they're good ones. Hollow Hound, got some healing. Excavate Rogue is actually a fun deck if you're lucky. You could go outvalue Warrior. Yeah, that's the thing. I've played a bunch of Excavate Rogue, and it's hit or miss. Like you said, I've had games with Excavate Rogue where you have super bad RNG, and you just twiddle your thumbs and do nothing all game, right? But then some games you have insane RNG, and it's so strong. Like that. So yeah, it is hit or miss. All right, might be playing Hollow Hound here. We shall see. Chris, I went on a 14-0 run the other day with your Excavate Paladin deck last week. Nice, man. Solid deck. So much fun. Yeah, I cruised to Legend with that deck. I think I had a 76% win rate from Diamond 5 to Legend. I did it over the course of one stream. It was really, really good, for sure. All right, maybe I can't... I could Hollow Hound Seamstress. Hollow Hound hitting here is really nice. Cillian X is also nice, but I think Hollow Hound's the better play. I think a little low on health. And it gets rid of 2 really important cards. So then... Do I Seamstress into the 3/2 or Frost Strike it? Maybe a Frost Strike, because I might be able to buff this with the Puppeteer. Okay, another Quartz Crusher. Alright, we're at 19. He has 1 Scorpion. What's he got? 3 spells from Scorpion. He's got Scorpion in hands. I honestly forget what he copied with Sonya here. I get a Zilliax here. Zilliax trade into the Viper. I don't like. Does this deck run Yogg? Never know. I feel like a lot of decks run Yogg right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But yeah, nice to hear, Chris. What rank are you in Legend right now, or did the deck get you close to Legend? All right, I'm stealing it back. Don't like wipe the board. Don't hit this. Don't hit. Actually, okay, that was the best target. I love how games have like devolved into this. Literally, whoever plays their Zilliax first, like the other person Yoggs and steals it, then the other person Yoggs and steals it back. It's like warped the meta to the point where like everyone's running Yogg because of Zilliax, right? It's so funny. Don't draw me a bunch of cards. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, sorry, Rogue. I got all the RNG this time. Damn, that was nice. Buffed my deck and my board. Or buffed my hand and my board, rather. That's fine. I don't care. He's down to 18. Anyone remember what he copied here? I forget what other 2 cards he copied. I got Quartz Crusher here. I think I got Quartz Crusher, Amateur Puppeteer. What is that? What other mech is in the deck? Oh, it's Frequency. Yeah, Frequency Oscillator. Do I just Reno here? I almost want to keep this hero power. Oh yeah, maybe I do Reno. Let's see what he does. If he plays another minion or something, 100% Reno, but I think I'd just do it anyways. Tantan, Zilliax is just perfect. Yes, yes. Zilliax is like one of the coolest cards they released in a long time. It's just so versatile. Oh, good top deck. Oh, do I want a Reno now? Nah, I want to get some value off this. Take this guy. I don't care. Like, I want to spend corpses, right? So I don't really care. Let's chill. Alright. This game is going to boil down to his RNG, basically. He's got 4 Scorpion spells right now. He's got a quick draw spell. That's not that. 5 more. Oh, I just play this and pass. 10 mana, Amateur Puppeteer. What do I want off ETC? Another Quartz Crusher? Oh yeah, so I mentioned it a couple times now, but on Thursday I have a video coming out that's the top 5 board clears. What do you guys, if you guys had to pick your top 5 board clears, what would it be? I'm curious how close you guys got to my picks. Thank God they removed Astalor from Standard. Yeah, Astalor was a mistake. I want a t-shirt that just says Astalor was a mistake. I do not miss that card at all. Hey, Army of the Dead is pretty good here. Sure. Ooh. Oh, Yelling Yodeler with this, though, is nice. Is there anything I even need to steal with Reska? I'm gonna take this. I want the Yelling Yodeler Puppeteer Wombo combo. But yeah, I'm curious, like I said. If anyone wants to guess what my top 5 board clears are, or if you did your top 5 board clears, what would they be? Leo, I bet Defile and Psychic Scream are in there. You are correct. Both Defile and Psychic Scream are in my top 5.
Now this is treasure.
Can you guess what the other 2 are? Okay. That's a little annoying. That's a little annoying too. Maybe just Reno. It kind of sucks losing the hero power, but I don't want him to capitalize off this aura. Whatever. Oh, I should have dirty read it first. I forgot I had 11 mana. I'm so used to not being able to do that by default. Whatever. It's not a misplay, guys. I never misplay. All good removals are in Warlock and Priest. Yeah, let me look at... let me think. My top 5... It was 2 Priest cards, 2 Warlock cards, and a Death Knight card. So there's the hint. My top 5 board clears, it was 2 Warlock cards, 2 Priest cards, and a Death Knight card. Alright, I think I do this now.
This thing dance any faster. Shout it from the mountaintop.
Oh, juicy. 7/7 Rush Lifesteal Reborn. 8/14 Ma and Pa. Do you remember the Fergal Toxfin combo? Yeah, so I guess just to be clear for my board clear video, I didn't do like combos. So I didn't do like Equality Consecration, anything like that. It was just single cards like in a vacuum, essentially. But yeah, Fergal Toxfin is a cool combo for sure. Leo, I also really like Mass Hysteria, maybe a bit unpopular but strong. I agree. It wasn't in my top 5, but yeah, it is a good card. Let's play this. Let's discover first. Yes, more hand buffs. More. This draws Reska. Oh, if I had enough mana for those, that'd be nice. I don't want to draw, actually, so I'm not going to take this. Let's take this. Amy, speaking about Hysteria, though, that'd be such a dope card against hand buff Paladin nowadays. Oh, yeah, Hysteria was a good card. Like, when it was in Standard, it was played. It was very strong. Yeah, in certain metas, like you said, against hand buff Paladin, that would be very, very nice. Death Knight removal is definitely Blood Boil. So I will say you're not right. It's not Blood Boil, but Blood Boil is a very, very good card. I miss that card so much. I love Triple Blood Death Knight. Like before rotation, I loved Triple Blood Death Knight, and Blood Boil was like a perfect example of that. When does the video come out? Thursday. So tomorrow I have a video going up that explains some common like card game terms. Basically, I talk about ramp, mill, and tutoring. I basically explain like the origins of where those terms came from. Spoiler, it's all from Magic the Gathering, because Magic is essentially like the oldest card game that exists still, right? And yeah, Ramp, Tutor, and Mill all originated from Magic. So I basically talk about, you know, what card, you know, they came from and like how they evolved and stuff like that. So that's the Tuesday video. And then Thursday is the top 5 board clears. All right, let's just do let's just heal for 13, I guess. Let's also do that. Make a dirty rat too. I gotta poison this guy. That's a little annoying, but actually no, it's good because he could have cleared my big guy. Leo, think you got Light Bomb, Twisting Nether, and the Death Knight 8 mana destroy all minions. What's that thing called again? Soul Stealer? So, him or Corpse Explosion. Yeah, Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion is in the top 5. I will say though, Light Bomb, Twisting Nether, and Soul Stealer aren't in the top 5. Twisting Nether gets a shout out, kind of like an honorable mention, but it's not in the top 5. So you guys have got 3 so far. Corpse Explosion, Defile, and Psychic Scream are 3 of the 5 board clears I have in my video. So the other 2, it's another priest spell, and it's another warlock card. Here's a hint, it's not a warlock spell. Okay. Plague of Death. I think, which one's Plague of Death? I'm getting them mixed up in my head right now. Let me double check. Plague of Death's the 9 mana one, right? Yep. Tantan, you're right. Plague of Death is the other priest one. And Amy is also correct. Sargeras is the other card I picked. I tricked you guys. It wasn't a spell. So to finale this, I need 3 mana. Okay. Trade. Shoot. Finale. GG. Yeah. So to recap, I'm not going to tell you guys the order. You'll have to wait for the video. But the top 5 board clears I picked were Sargeras, Plague of Death, Corpse Explosion, Defile, and Psychic Scream. Those are the 5 cards I picked. Not in that order. You guys will have to wait till Thursday for the order. But like I said, I purposely did not include Reno because I don't want Reno to be #1 for multiple videos. Reno was just #1 in my top 5 hero card video. Reno would have been #1 in this video. And there's even some future ideas I have where Reno would be #1 again. So I just, in the interest of like variety, I chose not to include Reno. So what's this guy doing?
I'm out of cards. Good.
I went full cockroach, guys. Okay. It was so obvious. This game was over like 5 minutes ago. Some people don't know when to throw in the towel. Wow, the win streak is real. What are we at now? 5 wins in a row. All right, let's keep it rolling. Leo, it must be Godfrey. So yeah, Godfrey got a shout out. When I talk about Defile, I also mentioned Godfrey, Threads of Despair, and what's the neutral card that has the Defile effect? It's like a 5 mana 3/4. I can't remember the name, but when I talked about Defile in the video, yeah, I gave a shout out to Godfrey, Threads of Despair, and that neutral card for basically having the similar effects. Warlock. What are people playing? Handlock? What do I want against Handlock? Sturdy Rut? Good or bad against Handlock? Probably bad. Hey, X-Trees. How's it going? Did you have a good weekend? Playing some Reno Death Knight today. The only thing I can think about wanting to Dirty Rat is like Sargeras, maybe? Ah, screw it. I'll keep it. YOLO, guys. We're on a 5 game win streak. I'm feeling cocky. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this card played in Standard. See what we get. Sure. Next expansion got to have good removals or Hunter going to shit on us. So I think my biggest hope for this expansion and the next expansion, I want some kind of win condition for Priest. That's one big ask I have. What else? What needs some support? Control Death Knight. I would like Blood Death Knight to get some more support. Yeah, this was Pain Lock, like you said, Amy. I don't think this. If I take Horn, I could trade Horn Hematurge. So I keep something on the board. I think I'll do that. Ooh, Headless Horseman's nice. Yep. Some actual late game synergies, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. I think overall, the game needs more late game, like late game win conditions and late game value. Because as it stands right now, that's why everyone's playing Reno decks. Because, you know, there's not really any big, like, there's like Odin. You know, Warrior has Odin. But outside of that, there's not a lot of like late game win conditions. So I think Priest needs some of that. I think, what else did I mention? Death Knight. Like, I think ever since Death Knight released, Blood hasn't really got any really good cards. So I'm really hoping for some good Blood Death Knight cards. Actually, what rune have they showed for Death Knight so far? Because usually they only focus on like one rune per expansion. Has Death Knight shown any runes yet? Oh, one Frost. That's not a good sign. Honestly, we haven't had any real support for any of the triple rune decks. Yeah, Blizzard can't make up their mind with what they want to do with the runes. Either everyone plays triple rune, or they neuter triple rune and everyone only plays rainbow now. There's no, you know, there's no like perfect balance there. I could have dirty ratted there, right? And traded into whatever it spawned. That's fine. If he plays a Molten Giant next turn, I can just Headless Horseman. He used a Celestial Projectionist on the Blood Treant, so that's one less Molten Giant to come out. We'll see what he does. I feel like they're coming up with some crazy combo and aggro synergies, but they're too afraid to go the late game route. I agree. I think Blizzard isn't a fan of when control decks are tier 1, because your average player doesn't like playing against control. And they also want to prioritize like faster games, right? So having a tier 1 control deck just slows down the meta, and it's like harder for someone to like play a game while on the shitter. So yeah, I think Blizzard's scared of pushing that. Do I just Headless Horseman anyways? I'm at 18. He obviously has no Mountain Giant in hand. And actually, him playing this makes his Mountain Giants worse, right? So, yeah, I'll do this. Next turn, I can shoot one of these and Seamstress into the other. I'm in a decent position. Amy, even if we take into account Bran as a thing, which is the sad part, because Reno Warrior is probably the only true control deck. Yeah, it's weird too, because when Death Knight released, Blood Death Knight was like a very good control deck, right? And then ever since rotation, it just sucks. And yeah, I'm hoping, you know, bring back control Blood Death Knight, or sorry, yeah, bring back Blood Death Knight. That's my ask. I am in a rough spot actually now. That Ziliax really hurt. So if I do this, I go to 17, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My turn 7 sucks.
And they will fall.
You could use a trim. Clear cut.
Yeah, I have to do this.
Could use a trim.
Man, if I had one more mana, because if I could play Ziliax or Primus next turn. Okay. Please, something to keep me alive. Never mind, I'm just dead. I did not expect to lose this game. Damn. He drew kind of shit too. But I just drew shitter. I had all these late game cards in my hand. That was the problem. Just put Mograine into core. Yeah, that was part of the reason Blood Death Knight sucks now, right? Is they lost Mograine as a win condition, which I thought was a really cool win condition. This, like, just slowly grinding out your opponent, inevitable win condition. I really liked it. Coin 6 is solid. It wasn't solid enough, I guess. Like I said, he drew like shit too. Damn. If I had another 1 or 2 early game cards, I think it would have been okay. Do we keep Helya to go full cockroach, guys? Helya on 4?
Not stop me now.
Also, damn, it's 9 already. Time just flew by this stream. Mograine's too good to be on core. You know, I read that during development, Mograine actually siphoned health from your opponent. So instead of dealing, you know, damage them every turn, it actually siphoned health. So it would reduce their max health and increase your max health. But they said it was too strong. I can understandably. All right, so that's the Muscletron. Oh, this is awkward. I was hoping you'd play something and I could play this into it. Whatever. All right, more than likely he's playing Muscletron here. I play Helya into it. Or I could play Mon Pa, actually. If he has the rushy dude, was it 6, 7, 8? So he would kill Mon Pa. Actually, no, I can full trade into this. They put Patchwork in core. I don't know if Mograine's too strong. Patchwork's in core? Mograine, Morgaine. I thought Patchwork rotated. Oh, Wind Fury. That's... Oh, I can kill it at least. Damn, that was a good combo to get.
You could use a trim. Clear cut.
Have to full trade, but that's... Wind Fury scares me. Oh, you guys are saying Patchwork used to be core. Yeah. I just don't understand how Patchwork is too oppressive, but then there's so many other oppressive cards in the game. But like Patchwork is the straw that breaks the camel's back? I don't know. Army of the Dead's kind of nice. Can I get Foam Render, please? Patchwork is just die at Boom Boss. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, compare Boom Boss to Patchwork. It's insane. But Patchwork is too strong? I don't know. I don't get it. I just think someone at Blizzard really wasn't happy that Control Death Knight was a thing, and they just, like, neutered it as a result. It lost multiple control tools. It really hasn't gotten any control tools like since release. I guess like if Primus and Headless Horseman, outside of Primus and Headless Horseman, Control Death Knight really hasn't got a lot of support. Or Reska, I guess. But I just feel like there's no reason to play like say like Blood, Unholy, Control versus just Rainbow. Let's see what we got. I'm at 32 life. Okay. Do I just shoot this or the Divine Shield? I feel like shooting either of these makes no point, really. Actually, if I have no spell in my hand, that'll do something. But yeah, Amy, I didn't think about it that way. Comparing Patchwork to Boom Boss for sure. Damn, he activated 4 times already? What? What is going on here? What? Where'd all that damage come from? Holy shit. Alright. We won 5 games in the row and Blizzard's like, you're done. No more wins for you. Oh, yeah, this will be last game, I guess. I totally keep forgetting what time it is. This stream just flew by. Amy, I'd argue Reska is more than a control tool. Yeah, I don't think Reska was made to be like a control card, right? It fits into so many different decks. Priest. Go kind of greedy. Reno Death Knight is dead. Feels bad, man. I was really thinking it had a lot of potential. I don't think it's bad. I'm at a 50% win rate right now, 5-5. Actually, for what it's worth, one of my losses was because I misplayed and missed lethal, so I would have a higher than 50% win rate if it wasn't for that. Tantan, Blizzard hates control decks. They're trying to make new decks like Spell, Damage, Druid, or Aggro. Yeah, it is funny how Blizzard's philosophy has changed in that regard, where I feel like years ago, Blizzard was very anti-combo decks and was fine with control. You know, like look at, you know, Leroy rotated out of Standard because they didn't like OTKs from hand. And there's other OTK decks that have been nerfed in the past, right? And Control was fine. But now it feels like Blizzard is fine with OTK decks. Like there's multiple decks recently that have been able to OTK from hands, but then they're kind of getting rid of Control decks. So yeah, it feels like their philosophy has changed. Previously, Control good, OTK bad. Now OTK good, Control bad. That's what it feels like. Fosco, what's the record? I'm 5-5 right now. Yeah, so if I didn't screw up that one Warrior game, I would have been 6-4 though. What do I want here from ETC? Or do I just keep building up corpses? The only problem is he's probably got a Viper, so we're probably not going to get foam render value. We'll have to see. Blizzard hates control, which is why they added Marin into the set early on. I don't know. Like, I think, you know, Blizzard obviously doesn't hate control, but you can't deny the fact that Blizzard, I feel like, doesn't want control to be a tier 1 deck. Because, you know, it slows the games down. Blizzard wants, you know, shorter games that people can, you know, just open their phone and play a quick game, right? And I think that's one reason they're starting to favor OTK decks, is they're just faster games. And control is just frustrating for people to play against too, right? Oh yeah, he has a Viper, he traded it. I feel like all these suck against Priest. Let's take this as like an oh shit. Get the corpses. People just find control frustrating to play against. Holy shit, you said it as I was typing it. Yeah, like, and I understand, right? From a player sentiment point of view, people hate control. And Blizzard doesn't want control to be tier 1 because it just makes for a bad player experience. I'm totally fine with him grabbing that. So I get it from that perspective. Just get this going. Sure. So how do we win this game? Just grinding them out? A big CNE? Discovering a second foam render? That's fine. I don't think ETC was important, this matchup. Also, he grabbed Dirty Rat from ETC. Yeah, just play this guy. Take Wand. Wand's probably just the best. I feel, if I have to guess, he's gonna play the location and copy Marin.
I didn't intentionally
Oh,
leadership, but I
okay.
find it
I didn't expect that. Just coin Reno? You know what's really funny? When I took Soul Stealer, I was like, oh, this card's useless against Priest. Soul Stealer would have been really nice here. Oh, it sucks losing this hero power, though. I feel like this hero power... Do I have anything to deal with this? I think I have to Reno here. It feels bad, though, because this hero power, I think, is really important in this matchup. Does the hero power get replaced if you draw the head? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Fosco, Reno. Yeah, I think I have to. You crazy son of a gun. Yeah, I have to. It just sucks because this is so much value in this matchup once you get the head. Oh well. Like, Reno hero power is still good, but the Headless Horseman's better. Alright, I'm assuming he's just going to Viper this. So our goal is to discover a second one?
One shot is all I need.
Alright. Wonder if he'll copy that. Just because of the Ziliax, yeah. Because I thought about playing Army of the Dead. I could have cleared Ziliax, but then it still would have been so much power on board. All right, what's he take here? Reska, Ziliax, Wand, suck. Okay. I'm actually not totally unhappy with that. Because he's further ahead in fatigue. All right, he's grabbing Viper. That has to be Viper he's grabbing, right? All right, it's Discover. I could play this, so he has to spend his whole turn playing Viper. It's not the worst. Oh, okay. Trade before Fizzle? Oh. Alright. Gotta screenshot it. I screenshot my snapshot every time, and I have not opened a single snapshot this stream. I'm guessing he's gonna copy Fizzle, but whatever. Sure. Just go face. Zero mana, Amanthul, and Ziliax. Don't say, come on. Thought you guys were on my side. Oh, is he not going to copy Fizzle? All right, whatever's alive, we shoot face. What's he doing? Oh, he's got 3 0 mana cards. If they're... He missed 3 damage to face, and he didn't copy Fizzle, which I can't believe.
You could use a strip.
All right, let's keep hitting with Foam Render before it gets destroyed. Amy, he's so cool. Oh, wait, the Titans of 100%. I should do a Titan tier list, actually. Maybe I'll do that next week. I have so many ideas for tier lists. Also, that reminds me, my last tier list on YouTube is getting so much hate. My last tier list was the Twist tier list, and I was so scared of this happening. But for the tier list, for those not familiar, I rated all of the current heroes / decks in Twist, and I didn't rate them based on balance. I didn't rate them based on how strong they are, because balance is constantly in flux, and I felt like I could have rated the decks based on balance, and a week later it could have changed, right? So instead, I did the tier list based on how fun or interesting or unique the decks were. And so many people who watched the video, they skipped that part, even though I said it multiple times. I put a comment on the video reiterating that, because there's so many comments that are like, Arthas is C tier? Stupid. Like, trash takes, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so many comments trashing on my decisions, not understanding that it wasn't balanced. It wasn't how strong the decks were, right? Which I was worried that was going to happen, but your average YouTube viewer, like, can't comprehend, you know? Get Helya going. Just keep pushing face. Oh, he's gonna copy Helya though. Aww. Alright, give me some removal. I can kill Helya. Removal, removal, removal. Oh, it's not removal. God damn it. I should have saved Helya. I shouldn't have played Helya until I had a way to get rid of it. Alright, just keep pushing damage. That's okay. I'm down to 15 cards, not the worst. Oh, that's a good one to hit. Alright, we're in a good spot still. You know what? I think Colossal could make a comeback this expansion. That'd be nice. I don't think they'll bring I guess not what I expected them to take. Also, you dipshit, your hands full. Literally used the charge for nothing. But yeah, I don't think they'll bring Colossal back so soon, but I would like to be wrong. I think Colossal was a great mechanic, and I hope that comes back at some point. Do you think the 3-cost 3/3 that draws a card that didn't start would be good in ETC? I think that card will be good, period. I think that card seems very, very strong. Copy ETC. What is this ETC card they grabbed? It's obviously not Viper, I feel like. Do I just Primus that and go face? Or Zilliax it? Zilliax Primus. Zilliax Primus. Let's discover first. Okay. Let's go Zilliax. If he steals it with Yogg, there's nothing to hit it into. Do I swing and break it? That is the question. I do. Either this is Viper or Viper's gonna be in the ETC he grabs. Like, there's no way. There's no way he doesn't have Viper in his ETC, right? So I think I just swing in anyways. Yes, 1 mana Reno. What else did you guys say? He hit Reno and Amanthul. That's the guess. Oh, he used both. He used all the free cards. Okay. That's a little annoying. At least it's only a 1/1. Not the worst. Amy, I agree so much with Rafam, by the way, probably my favorite twist deck. Oh yeah, I had a comment on my YouTube video that said, because I talked about how Rafam being like a full deck of legendaries is so cool, and how like your average Hearthstone player, like, you know, like that's like a dream, right? To just play like a full legendary deck. And I got a comment on the video that was like, huh, this guy thinks your average Hearthstone player wants a full legendary deck. He doesn't know the game, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got so many hater comments on that video, man. It's actually crazy. Like, usually I get a couple comments on my videos of like people talking shit, but that video is just unreal. Yeah, let's go Flint. This discards your lowest spell. I do not want to discard the snapshot. If this dies, like, yeah, I won't overdraw. Steal with Yogg, or am I tripping? Oh, maybe that was the better play. I have so many cards in hand. They're like blending together. Ooh, Amanthul was not 0 mana. It was 8 mana. Actually, I don't want to draw anyways, so I don't care if he does that. If you play the 3 mana card from Marin, I'm going to bless you with double Gromash. Wait, where'd that bless go? I still feel good about this game. He's got 5 plagues in his deck. I cannot believe he didn't copy Helya with the Puppet Theater. Okay, now we Yogg. See, Fosco, this is all part of the plan. Is there any point to summon a wait, this can't hit a Titan, right? Oh yeah, so just summon a... Oh, wait. Okay, that's not that crazy. It's still good. These guys. If there's a lethal, is there lethal somewhere? No. Right? All right. There's no world we don't win this game, right? Oh, so sad, buddy. Yeah, he can steal Amanthul. Like, his Puppet Theaters are crazy right now, but he's got 1 life. Cold War ladder has so many Plague Death Knights. Yeah, so I don't know if you have been to my stream before, but I affectionately refer to Plague Death Knights as cockroaches because they just don't die. They just don't go away. You know, it's does this guy forget he has Puppet Theater? Okay. But yeah, cockroaches are Death Knight, Plague Death Knights because they just don't go away. Like, it's crazy to me how many people just keep playing Plague Death Knight. I run into them a lot, too. I would have played Flint and fished for the quick draw lethal. Yeah, maybe. But like I said, there's no world I don't win this game, right? Like, he's got 1 life. Yeah, this game's donezo. I had so many resources still too. I have the Primus. My snapshot has Ziliax, Reska, Primus. Yeah, easy game. Get out of here, priest trash. Wow, yeah, today went pretty good. Actually, so I went 6 and 5, if I didn't screw up the warrior game in the beginning, I would have went 7-4. So it went pretty good. Yeah, we're almost at Diamond 5. I'm probably going to do a last minute push to Legend next week again. Tantan, I don't understand people that play Reno Priest without Raza. Yeah, I'll have to try that deck. Like I said, send me, next time you're in the stream, send me a deck code for that deck and I'll give it a try. Also, Leo, I'm sorry I did not get around to your deck today. Next stream you're here, either Wednesday or Thursday, let me know and I will play this 100%. I'll go ahead and craft Deathstalker Rexar and I will play this deck. I haven't forgot about you though, don't worry. But that will be all for today. This deck did do pretty good. It surprised me. I had a 55% win rate, but if you don't count the warrior game, I basically had like a 60% win rate. And yeah, like you said, Amy, if I didn't get destroyed by those burns in that rogue game, I would have won that game too. So I really think only 3 of the 5 losses counted today. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but tomorrow I have a video coming out on YouTube to talk about some different trading card terms. I talk about mill, tutor, and ramp, basically where they originated from. So check out that video tomorrow, and then I'll be back for a stream on Wednesday. So hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.